Not muted, just an annoying audio interface. I need a new one. I have to reset it by disconnecting power. You saw that there's like a little power surge went through everything, caused my camera to flash and everything. I have enough sinus pressure in my head right now to I'm not going to repeat the exact phrase I used. I used something clever, but my head hurts too bad. So I'm just going to insert clever retort about sinus pressure here. I have a lot of sinus problems. I was born with a deviated septum, like a really far down deviated septum. I could put a master lock through my nose if I wanted to, which is why I have like an Irish boxer's nose. There's not as much cartilage there as there is with most people. But there are issues that run all the way deep into my sinuses. Yeah, so usually what happens is everything sort of dries out. And when it does, it gets inflamed. So I usually sleep with a humidifier, especially in the winter months. It's worse in the winter months because you run heat, which gets rid of all the humidity. But I didn't do enough. So there's that. I should be okay. I'm just a little sleepy because I took a bunch of Benadryl to help with the inflammation. It's not technically an anti-inflammatory, but it's an antihistamine. So my allergies get worse when it's like this. I remember what you said Friday about my health generally being worse lately. It definitely is. I'm not going to go into too much detail, mostly because it's kind of a bummer and it's sort of gross, but I deal with a lot of stuff that can make you sick. And it doesn't matter how much effort you put in. Like I'm on my feet 14 to 16 hours a day that I'm at work, like just constantly going at things, sanitizing everything I can, but they make messes quicker than you can clean them. I use so many paper towels, Clorox wipes, gloves that I generally go through the supplies they have at work. I bring my own supplies. Like I show up with an extra roll of paper towels, an extra roll of toilet paper, an extra thing of dishwashing liquid, usually some kind of bleach product for cleaning things down, a bag of gloves, etc. I'm almost completely out of those now. I'm completely out of everything but the toilet paper I've gone through. And they generally supply the homes pretty well. So this shows you how much stuff I use. But when you're going without sleep, working really long, hard shifts in an environment that's just riddled with germs, it causes all sorts of health problems. It's interesting too, because I have like an insanely overpowered immune system. Most of my issues are actually autoimmune. My immune system is a little overactive. I went 20 years without so much as a cold. Maybe 16. I might be exaggerating. Between 14 and 16 years without so much as a cold that I knew of. And almost as soon as I came to this field, I got sick. Like right away. Got a terrible, I've had colds and terrible coughs and the flu and COVID, and my immune system has not been the same since I worked in this line of work. And if you're a stranger out there and you're like, the fuck's this guy talking about? I take care of people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. It's the most PC way to put it. Dude, I had the flu, was it week before last? It wrecked me. It wasn't as bad as COVID, but it was not fun. A lot more nausea, which I'm not a fan of being nauseated. So I don't know what happened Friday. I went and spent Thursday night with my girlfriend, and when I came back Friday, I was just dead. Had to go to work sick and was afraid that I was getting a flu again or getting something else again. Saturday morning though, I felt okay. Work still sucked, but it's just a hard job. That's just, it comes with it, you know. Still, it's kind of temporary. I have to admit, I have like the world's best schedule right now, so I can't talk too much smack. But I had no intention of making this a career, and I still don't have any intention of making this a career. It's a very rewarding line of work mostly, but I'm looking at a game right now. Here, I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. I'm looking at deals. I have no idea what this game is. It comes bundled with Blasphemous, which is something that I wanted. And it's marked down from $25 to like $6.25. So very positive reviews. I might turn the volume on for you guys. I don't know how loud that is because my headphones died. Amazing pixel art.
Greater than what I have protected with my life and my faith.
It's coming out on Game Pass the 21st. That's cool. I can get a couple games in before. I'm gonna add that if I haven't already. I'll probably buy those after I get off today. I definitely want to play Atomic Heart. It looks to be amazing. Wasn't that a Ukrainian developer though? I feel like that was a Ukrainian developer. Mundfish. I played Blasphemous for like 30 minutes. Was it hard? Is it just hard or is it bad? It has very positive reviews. Because the artwork is fucking amazing. Oh, you got bored? Let's look at let's look at reviews really quick. Go into Blasphemous. Excuse me. That's interesting, though, that you would get bored with this. I'm telling you, Stid, I think you just don't like platformers. Because Gamedec is a good game, but it's a game where if you don't invest enough into it, it can be very, very boring. You really have to get into the role-playing aspects of it before you enjoy it. It sort of reminds me of, what is it? Book of Travels is that way. But a side-scrolling platformer action, I don't know what would be boring about it unless it has a bad story or something. Found an indie game that completely preserves its originality, 100% worth buying. I usually am not a big fan of 2D platformer pixel games to begin with. I've only played a handful of them before, but something about Blasphemous world building truly drew me in. Let's find some bad ones. I really enjoyed the atmosphere and ambiance and art style of this game. Got far enough in to say it's just not for me. Everything is subjective and you can't please everyone. This game to me felt like work than fun. Nothing felt rewarding. Most of the time I kept asking myself, why am I playing this game? I love these types of games. I like challenges, riddles, puzzles, difficult battles. Though the game itself doesn't feel hard, to me it feels very monotonous and breaks many logical brain cells. That's interesting. I just know that like if I play if I were to play Celeste or Hollow Knight, you would pop in, but you wouldn't hang out. I think that's nothing against you, and you maybe would occasionally, but you wouldn't be here every day watching it. When I played Celeste, Soups was like in my stream for up to 7 hours a day. That was when I was streaming 7 hours every single night, and that dude would be there almost the entire time. He would piss off his like roommates and friends and shit because he's like, "Nah, I don't want to. I want to watch my friend, you know, suck ass at Celeste." Might be an unfair comparison to make though, because he loves those sorts of games. But you know what I mean? And that's fine. Everybody's got their own taste. I totally dig it. I really didn't think that that Gamedec was going to be for me, and I didn't like it the first day I played it. I wouldn't say I didn't like it. I would say I felt unimpressed. It wasn't until I actually went back to replay that first chapter, and I couldn't replay it the same way. Like, it was almost impossible to get, like, the same choices. Sorry, I was checking this to make sure it was situated where I wanted it. I couldn't make the same choices exactly, that I realized, holy crap, this game is actually kind of amazing because I have completely different choices. Now, I have to play it differently, even though I'm trying to play it the same. What am I looking for? Oh, yeah. Oh, why did I think that Gamedec was in Steam chat? Also, I want Monkey Island. I also need to play Grim Fandango and Everhood, and I know, I'm gonna have to start streaming 13 hours a day in order to catch up. Come here, scoot over so I can see chat better. What was it in? Is it Epic? It's Epic, isn't it? It's an Unreal game. I need to learn C++ and try to build something in Unreal Engine sometime. Then learn some C# and build something in... Wait, is it built into the Epic Store? It is. That's cool. I I want to go back and play Borderlands. I want to do all the Borderlands games. I don't think I do have the first one, but I think I have it in a different thing. But I want to go back and play all the Borderlands, all of them. 1, 2, 3, the pre-sequel, and whatever that latest one was. Tina's Tiny Terror or something like that. Tiny Terror is the name of a little orange amplifier. Oh man, I'm sorry. I have terrible, terrible, terrible joints. Where was I? Yeah, that would be it. We were getting into an interesting bit of story. Ken wants to look more into the tree thing, and he found some information somewhere. I don't remember where. Guns, lots of guns. Why did I get that achievement? What's new? Oh. Harvest time. Oh, dark web. Wait. Can I exit out of this, please? Back. Thank you. Oh, I see. Dark web. Many games incorporate a dual mechanic, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I already know that. We dueled with the previous sheriff. I do have some things. I could probably get something cool. I don't know what. Or not. Not a damn thing. Okay, that's fair. I'll just build up toward it. I want to look at the deductions. We're past harvest time. I thought. Huh. I don't remember what the last thing I did was, chat. Do you? Help me out. It had something to do with Ken. I need to do something. Go to the meeting with Ken. Okay. Wait, let's check the mail and stuff first. Sometimes you get information before. Let's check the net. Nothing. Mail. Professor Locke, Bob Zappa, Rusty Ed's Guild, Nanette Doucette. Dear sir, if your interest in my research was more than a misguided politeness, I didn't read on. I sent a polite reply to the tune of duty calls, time is short, and wished him all the best. Damn. By joining your guild, you agree to receive an email? Oh, God. Bob Zappa, my life got completely upended. I was unable to look at my wife after all this. We'll probably split up. I regret ever meeting you. How does Gamedec types sleep at night? That sucks. I would like to thank you again for handling the Foundation case. I assure you that I am wholeheartedly committed to repairing all the damage. I replied a few encouraging sentences. I hoped I wouldn't end up regretting it. There's no other significant information here. I don't remember if the meeting was out in the world or on the couch. Yeah, go to Low City. I wrote a story when I was in high school about a post-World War III world in which all the ice caps had melted and Los Angeles had been destroyed, and the San Andreas fault line had basically caused a big chunk of the coastline of California to tumble into the sea. And they had built Los Angeles on top of the foundation of the old Los Angeles, and it rose up out of the sea. They called it New Los Angeles. I know, I'm super creative, I know. And the world was basically split into two. You had the United Nations of the Western Hemisphere, which was like the United States, Mexico, Canada, South America. Anyway. But it had the same concept of like high city, mid city, low city, where the poor lived down in squalor and in pollution, and the rich lived above it all in an Elysium-esque world above the clouds. And they made most of their money by selling clean air to the poor people below. Everybody had these special oxygen masks that they would keep with them to purify the air. And they were charged for the use of these things. So it was like reverse cigarettes. If you don't want to die from all the carcinogens, you have to pay for this thing instead of you paying for a thing that kills you. Anyway, that was a fun story to write. I wrote it when I was like 13, 14.
This man is dead, Cornelia. Nothing we do will change that.
Holy shit, Cornelia, this man, this Ken Zhao was his name? Yes, Ken Zhao, he's dead. Nothing will change that. I understand, Captain. What you need to understand is that closing the case this way will reflect badly on our organization. In China, you can buy Canadian, Finnish, Norwegian, and other countries' air. Oh my god. I'm going to just start canning farts and selling them on eBay. That's neither your business nor responsibility, Sergeant Delia. The man was interrupted by a voice coming through his communicator. Captain, there's a doctor here. His name is Pax, and he wants to... What? We don't need that dipshit here. Sergeant Delia, we'll return to this later. I'm coming, Rama. The outranger looked at me angrily. We don't let civilians in. Move along, please. I'm at Gamedec. What do I care? She paused and looked at me for a while. Hey, you're the one who got this kid out. Who was he? The son of the BWI big shot. I've heard good things about you. You can come in. I was gonna say.
We can't just close the case. Not like this.
I like the Indian accent. Very nice. The outranger frantically flipped through the data and then folia. We didn't pay attention to me. Oh, it's you. What do you need? About Ken Zhao's death. What's your hypothesis? Why? Did you hear the story the captain is trying to shove down our throats? That beacon bullshit? Ask what she thinks is bullshit. Because it doesn't really add up. And even if, I can't stress this enough, even if it did, it would be damned harmful to us. Ask why it doesn't add up. Well, for one thing, the beacon's logs are empty, and of course the report doesn't even mention this. Ask about the hypothesis. He was shot, that's certain, but not by a beacon. A human did this. Your name's Cornelia Delia? What a name! Cornelia Delia. My name's Adam. Nice to meet you, Cornelia Delia. What's it you, pal? I didn't choose the name. It's from the Rejuvenation era. I guess it's fine, but I hate Cornelia. It was my grandma's name anyway. I don't want to talk about it. Ask about the unit. I wouldn't call us a unit yet. We still need to work some things out, and I'm not sure we ever will. The drone operator is a spoiled kid in unbelievably expensive skin. Captain Basilides struggles with his own demons, and then there's Tank Red. Ask about the... What do you mean the captain struggles with his own demons? Let's keep this between you and me, but he's been acting really weird. Work used to be the most important thing to him, but now... It's just a hunch, but it seems as though he's struggling between his duty and emotions. No, not like that. He seems conflicted between service and family, but I may be wrong. I'm not a telepath. Either way, something's eating him up inside. Inquire about the drone. They can. It's actually safer that way, and yes, it's terribly expensive. I've never seen one like this before. I'll send you the article. Okay, what are we looking into? Well, we have the right path and the left path. The right path has something I can see. A Beowulf transporter. Outranger's vehicle. They must have arrived in. Reach into the trophy case. On the pilot seat, I found a familiar box made of steel. A trophy case. Every kid knows what they look like. The window was slightly lowered, so I managed to reach in the cabin and fill the box with my hand. It was closed with a latch. Break the lock. I tried to pry it open like they did in the old Hollow movies. Something clicked and the lights of the box lit up. Alarm went off. An authorized de-encapsulation attempt has been detected. Warning, possible environmental contamination. Okay. The box hissed as it was prepared a cocktail. Indicators lit up, and I heard the muffled sound of an explosion coming from inside. If there was any evidence, I must have destroyed it. Well, fuck. I suck. Garbage can with fixed plastic concrete, as if to say, I'll stay here forever. Search it. What do I got? Subway sandwich? Put my arm deep in this sea of waste. Some leftovers from overcooked dumplings stuck to my sleeve. Not only did I not find anything useful, but the wet dough left a greasy stain and a bad smell. Inspect. Don't think about it. It's a waste of time. Beautiful. Now I can get stuff. Or I thought I could. Yeah, I can get Reeducator. Oh, that's it. That's all I can get. You've learned to survive on the walkways the hard way. The experience combined with the knowledge of the law serves you as a powerful weapon. Not only can you break someone's jaw, but by referring to certain regulations, you can just as efficiently intimidate, convince them, that is. All right, I'll consider that in the future. So female outranger, the director. Let's talk to the female outranger.
What do you want?
Interfering with their duties. Oh, this is good. Just make it a bit sexier, Mac. Mrs. Brooks' line was a bit rough. You're interfering with the woman flexed as if she was advertising a brand new of slimming cream investigation. Was that good? Ma'am, we don't talk like that. That would be unprofessional. Wait, are these actors? They're making a movie. I see. That was amazing. I'd even ask you to lower your voice for the sensual alto, but they'll moan about it because Miss Brooke has a different timbre. These people are interfering with my duties. We're not interfering. We're doing field research on a biopic. It's making me uncomfortable. It's making me uncomfortable. Can you help me, Mr. Gamedec? Fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to side with the Outranger. Can't you see she's had enough of you? Give her a break and I'm sure you'll get better footage. Now, shoo. You might be right. Come on, Mac. Let's step away and discuss the set design. I've got 2 new ideas. All right, boss. Thanks, pal. I'm hoping that it opens something up for me.
What is it now?
Ask about Ken's death. How do you think Ken died? Uh-oh. I don't know, but it wasn't a beacon. The cat may know something. It's got access to part of my psyche from which I'm currently separated. I only have 2 options. Ask for access. I'd like to take a look at the beacon. Is that okay? MCC beacons are serious gear. Scanners, weapons, AI. You have to be authorized to tinker with them. There was no way around that. Can I... Ah, okay. So if I get Brain Fixer, I can maybe get through this conversation, right? 1 second. Oh, there's Brain Fixer, but I'd have to get to Sensory Surgeon and then Brain Fixer. All right, we'll come back to this later. Let's continue to investigate. Sticky trash can. Unfortunately, have to search it. I bet I didn't find anything. I reached inside the can, trying not to touch the sticky edges. I fell. Just below the top layer, I reached some sticky liquid, probably the same stuff that ran down the sides of the bin. Oh, God, reach deeper. I plunged my hand deeper, pushing through things I didn't want to picture. The tips of my fingers finally reached a warm metal object. Take the object. I pulled out a metal box and swiped the slime off. It was a Metabot battery, and it got me interested. Okay. Some graffiti. Analyze it. Can you What? Can you afford something? Permanent paint, so the colors stay vivid and attempts a heavy cleaning. Take a closer look. Under the large inscription that said analyze it, there was a smaller one. The end of iteration is near. Was it really? That was how war drivers marked the city system control networks they had opened. Look for access. These places are described as interfering. It has something to do with harmonic oscillations. I didn't quite get it, but I knew how to look. Look for drones. I issued some commands, and the system displayed all surveillance drones within the range. Okay. Outranger, Pantalon, Rammy. I issued some commands, and the system displayed all surveillance drone within this range. Okay. So, Outranger. Let's see. Don't even think about it. Civilians can't mess with beacons. Damn. Okay, does this wrap around? I'll talk to them in a second. I'm looking to see if it wraps. It does. It does wrap around. Okay. see. The old tourist terminal looked ridiculous here. Where were these people supposed to go? To a different polis? To Gaia? Check out the offer. I wondered what that piece of junk could offer people from the lowest layer of the polis. Welcome. Please note that the tourist console belongs to the city Restic Systems. The offer presented by this device is outdated. Feel free to use the holoscreen standing alongside it to get the latest information, including on tourism. Check out the offer. I wondered what the piece of junk could offer people from the lowest layer of the polis. Welcome. Please note that the tourist console belongs to the blah, blah, blah. Okay. Okay. I didn't realize I'd got myself caught in a loop. The hell are you doing, dude? The fuck is this guy doing? What happened here? I missed something. Dr. Pax. The man cursed under his breath and repeatedly tried to pull out smoke with trembling hands. The cigarette fell to the ground. Fuck. He glared at the soaking wet tobacco as if deliberating whether it was worth picking up. He shrugged and pulled out another cigarette. Did they just get rid of the body, by the way? He only noticed me once it lit up and held it. He sent me a quizzical glance. Ask for access to the medical bot. He squinted and asked without taking the cigarette out of his mouth, what do you need it for? Conducting investigation. I could use this equipment. And I could use some peace and quiet. I've got a problem with the toad here. Okay. Alright. A few questions and I wanted. Pax raises his hand. He took a fresh pack of real nicotine cigarettes out of his pocket from another. He grabbed a lighter engraved with I don't know what that says. Oh, I know. The cane. Yeah. I do know what he's talking about. He lit up lazily and took a smoke in, tasting it. I'm burning to help. Show contempt for the outrangers. Toads, huh? Only thing I remembered from Low City patrols is the contempt they showed to the inhabitants. They pretend to care about us, but only thought of us as city dwellers. Screw them. He looked at me with a mix of amusement and pity. He wanted to say something, but coughing fit interrupted him. Once he had it under control, he took a drag of his cigarette as if nothing had happened. Ask about the captain's conflict? Yeah? What happened between you two? What's the story? He ruined my career. I started over a year ago. I worked in Warsaw City Central Hospital. I had a respectable position. Second-degree specialization. We got a call to the ABB. A bite or a sting. I went there with a team. Landed right by the barrier. An outranger led by Basilides was scrambling. The victim was a civilian, the captain's partner. He took a long drag, staring in the distance. When he finally exhaled, a pale blue cloud enveloped him. Listen. Michael Sosnowski. Something bit him on the neck. He went into shock. His airways were closing up. And we call it firing up the engines. We call it firing up the engines. For your trip to the other side, I mean. The outrangers kept shouting it was a type of gadfly, Hypoderma bovis toxica. Typically, all you need in such cases are a serum, an anti-shock kit, and water. But something was off. A gadfly's bite leaves a swollen lump with 2 red patches around it. And there was a lump, but not a lot of redness. And I saw that the lump had started to blacken. Yeah, as if necrosis had already started in. I'd only ever seen a wolf spider bite progress that fast. Wolf spiders don't cause necrosis usually, but sure. What puzzled me was that there was only 1 bite mark and the spiders leave 2. I knew I'd have to cut off his head if it was a wolf spider, otherwise he'd die. Ugh. Damn, that must have been tough, huh? He glanced at me, pressed his lips tightly, and slowly nodded. Spiders sometimes lose their pedipalps, fending off wasps and other damned things. I concluded it must have been a wolf spider cripple and made my choice. Inquire about the pedipalps. The part of the son of a bitch that stabs its victims with to inject its digestive juices and other shit. Each spider has 2. I load this Michael guy into an ambulance and he literally lost his head before the captain's eyes. He survived, but Basilide sued me. I checked later and found that Sosnowski had pheromone injections done to protect against insects, but not against arachnids. Ask about the injections. It's like a vaccine. Makes you exude pheromones that keep away the nasties behind the ABB. Everyone has a standard set done in childhood, but to go past the barriers, you have to have all of them. Did you learn that in school? His eyes narrowed as he puffed a cigarette as if trying to remember what he just said. A bite mark The bite mark was destroyed by decapitation and the blood from his head machine washed, so there was no solid leads to the investigation, and eventually the court ruled there wasn't enough evidence, so it went cold, but the stench remained. I was let go, and since I wagged my tongue a bit too much. Ugh. I couldn't find any decent jobs anywhere. So you see, that's our story. Offer assistance. I could help you with this green problem. Really? Would you do something to make the captain leave? Provoke him to hit you or something? Or find a way to discredit him? Maybe. Agree. I'll try. Pax nodded and sighed with relief. Thank you. Ask about Low City. What's it like working in the bottom of the polis? It may sound dramatic, but I'd say, like the knife to my throat, shootouts happen here, so I need to patch up gang war victims. There's lots of valuables down here to fight over. Maybe this man got caught in the crossfire, he sighed, exhaling a cloud of black smoke. Ask how he's feeling. Tell you the truth, you don't look well. Are you feeling all right? I feel excellent for a guy who will soon rendezvous with the Reaper. Ask if he's dying. Not at the moment. I'll fire up the engines in about 3 months, then I'll fly away. Too bad Gaia isn't the destination. He looked at the Metabot and exhaled smoke, barely stopping himself from coughing, assuming the diagnosis is correct. He coughed, but kept the smoke in his mouth. The cigarette paper started soaking with red. He grabbed the wet bud and looked at it with disgust. He tossed it in the abyss below us and lit up another. It probably is. So what's wrong with you? Cancer? Stem cell cancer. No cure. Believe me, I'm a doctor. Ask if he has connections. He stopped me with a gesture. A BLB is the only thing that could help me. I can't afford it. Too many debts, and I'm tired. No more of this. Okay. Okay, they didn't get the body, which is good. Finn and Vera. What is it? Ask about the beacons. Okay. So this is a lot of information gathering. So if it gets boring, I'm sorry. How do the beacons work in general? They scan their surroundings, looking for a new plant or animal species. If a beast comes close, they shoot. These here have special tasks. If anything tries to fly or crawl up to the lowest inhabited walkway, beacons have to shoot it down while adhering to all safety measures. People live here. There are 2 dangerous species around these parts. The toxic fruit bat, a seriously big bastard, and the Rattus mordax venenatus rat. There's stuff like this. I will say, this happens a lot. There's some incorrect grammar, right? And it's just peppered in there enough that it causes me to trip over the moments where the grammar is proper. But also, they embed information. Like, if I were having a casual conversation with someone around me, I probably wouldn't use the Latinized name for a particular species. If I knew I was talking to another scientist, maybe, but it's weird. This guy pulls up next to you on the street. There's a dead dude or chick lying on the ground. I guess that's Kenzal. And he just starts listing off the Latinized names of various species that the drones shoot off. It's like unnecessary, man. It's almost like you're trying to sound smart. Now, that might be part of his character. I don't know. But yeah, the rats would have been sufficient. The rats got clever and don't try climbing up anymore. The bats are dumber and charge sometimes, so the beacons shoot one down occasionally. They fire plasma. That's why there isn't much blood. Blood is no good, trust me. It attracts a shitload of trouble outside of the ABB, and honestly, it ruins the view here, so you get it. Ask about the reliability. Maybe the beacon misfired. Does that happen? No, they are advanced artificial intelligence, way smarter than humans. A person could make a mistake, but a beacon, no chance. Believe me, I designed them myself. Ask about Tancred. Why can't you tell me about the girl in the large Mobrium, Tancred Brut? Ah, the infamous Tancred. She rescued some rangers on one of the patrols behind the ABB. She paid an awful price, but now she's a legend. She was only put into the Mobrium recently. She shouldn't be on duty yet, but firstly, they are making a hollow movie. They are making a hollow movie about her, and secondly, she wanted to be. She has therapeutic programs installed that sort of take over communication if she becomes too stressed or relaxed. Codex informed unlocked dual mask therapy. Okay. Ask about anti-G. The victim supposedly had an anti-G harness on. Where is it? They say the captain took it off and secured it, but I didn't see that happen. It's probably in Beowulf. Oh God, ask about Kin's death. The man lying dead here, Kin Zhao. How do you think he died? I know that what it looks like. Bat wings and an undercity below us. The captain was here first and took the anti-G harness off him. That's what he claims, at least. I didn't see it. But trust me, it's not the beacon that killed him. It must have been a weird, very weird incident. I don't know. I can't make anything of it. This death must be a damned misunderstanding. And the sight is just inhuman. It's disgraceful that he's still here on the wet sidewalk like a bag of human bones. Man, there's a lot going on. Let's check out Kin's body.
Fact from bullshit.
An outranger was leaning over Kin's body. He was pale and clearly disgusted. Ask for access. Is there any way I could convince you to let me examine his body? Did you hit your head or something? It's a corpse and I'm the officer on duty. Ever heard of regulations? Want me to get... Okay. So, re-educator, which I can get, will allow me to take this conversation, right? Huh. I really want Gangway Hound, but I think I'm going to take Re-Educator. Because I need all the options I can get in conversation right now. I'm a specialist officer. A Reed. Ring any bells? I need access to the body. Do you have any idea how it will end for you if you keep making things difficult? I don't need red tape problems. Go on, do what you want. The man handed me a pair of super thin Nen gloves. Put these on. You don't want your DNA or fingerprints all over the body, jackass. Examine the body. Past choices. A dead body is a terrible sight. It's a memory of someone who once lived a hideous, untrue, fake memory. The guy's face, as if carved from plastic, was pressed against the wet pavement like a strange, silent object. The gaze of his open eyes was angled unnaturally. Nobody's face should lie on the ground like that. The face of a corpse. Maybe because that's no longer a person. Can perform visual inspection. I rummaged through his pockets. He had no personal items on him, not even a walk trail. Inspect the head. The sideways facing eyes had lost any expression or gleam. They resembled those of poorly designed NPEC. The face, pulled taut by the sidewalk, looked to be smiling crudely. Check what was in his mouth. Had an inexplicable hunch, parting his lips and put 2 fingers in his mouth, a stiff tongue, dry saliva. I shuddered. There was nothing else there. Inspect chest. Check under his clothes. It took a small gunshot wound. It looked like... Okay. Limbs. His arms and legs were splayed awkwardly. It was like he's been doing some weird mid-air stunts before hitting the ground. Examine his hands. Gently, I lifted his hand. I was stunned. The skin on the inside of his palm was clean, not even a scratch or a bruise. Something in perfect condition. I checked his other hand. Same thing. His skin should have been torn if he fell and froze in this position. Roll up pant leg. His calf was clean, no bruising. I checked the other leg to see if it was the same. Ken's pant leg slowly slid back, covering up the cold, exposed body. Roll up sleeve. It looked like he had been struck by lightning, but the marks were off. I rubbed my eyes and took another look at Ken's arm. Nothing. I was confused. Returned to inspection. Flipped the body. I grabbed Ken by the shoulders and started to gently turn him over. He was heavy and oddly resistant. One of the holographic wings disappeared into the pavement. His head bobbed and was about to collide with the pavement. I noticed something flashing immediately behind it. Protect his head. I released one of his shoulders and grabbed his head, saving it from hitting the ground. I finished turning him over and slowly put his head onto the ground. Only then did I glance back toward the flash, but there was no sign of it. Fuck. Look for an exit wound. Modern firearms produce enough kinetic force to easily blast straight through a person. I reached out to touch Ken's chest area. I retracted my hand, freshly smeared with blood, and wiped it off on the guy's coat. He was a friend, so he wouldn't have minded. Inspect his back. There was a bloody hole in his coat, and his back too, it seemed. Look for a bullet. I slid my hand under Ken's chest again. I felt the cracks in the pavement under the exit wound. I pulled out a metal object. I tore it from the pavement and took a closer look. It was a bullet. Small caliber, an antique, titanium core, probably fired from an aged rusty Rex-type rifle, and there were lots of them in the low city. Ask about the wings. Translucent bat wings protruded from Ken's clothing. I wondered if it was augmented reality or a hologram. I turned off my glasses, but I couldn't see them. A hollow. To create such an animation, Ken had to have Ilgan, an illusion generator, with him. I couldn't see it anymore, so I turned to the Outranger. Do you see the wings? Take a guess, sir. That's why I keep fiddling with them. I can't find the engine that generates them. Did he swallow it? Inspect beneath the body. Not much blood, just a few stains that look like splatter. Suspiciously little, considering it went straight through him in the inspection. Leave. So he wasn't killed here. He was killed and then brought here to make it look like this is where he died, but he didn't die here, or there would be blood all over the place. Okay, Mutation Control Center beacon. What is Zeitgeist? An AI-equipped guard that protects us from mutated plants and animals. Hack it. The city network access helps with this kind of thing. Restick Systems admin credentials help too. I had to find the right name. I scoured the data in search of signatures that fit the beacon. A few caught my eye. Wait, leave. Leave. And... Wait. Go all the way over here. This. Look for drones. Continue. Rammy, Pantalon, Outranger. Shit. 04. It would definitely be a 047, most likely. That might help me. I don't know. I had to find the right name. I scoured the data in search of signatures of the beacon. A few caught my eye. I entered the name and got the Metabot's frequency. To reset it, I had overloaded systems. And to do that, I needed adequate network access. Wow, I can't speak English yet. Use private resources. I connected to the apartment and opened up the list of available devices. I could use their processing power to mount the attack. Couch. Continue. Since then, all the processing power served one goal only, sending signals to my target. I waited impatiently. I overloaded the system. My own system, unfortunately. Shit. I needed to find more resources with higher processing power and thought the city restick system. I just had to gain access to it. So I can hack this multiple times. Okay. Bored with your existence? Not getting enough sunlight at the lower levels? Treat yourself to a trip at the Echo Logos Bio Estates and enjoy warm sunshine an entire day. Here. Analyze. It was a standard advertising drone, even though it operated in the lowest layer of Warsaw City. It was in good shape. Gain access to the drone's resources. Well done. I need to use your resources. I am owned by Advert Paul X. I cannot give subsystem access to unauthorized persons. Infotainer, I see that you have a large media audience base. I could enter into an advertising contract with you. Inquire. It's a standard contract, but its exact contents cannot be disclosed to the public. The rules are quite simple. The contractor has 24 hours to fulfill the contract. Should the contractor fail to advertise the product specified in the contract to at least 4 other users, the contractor will be charged with contractual penalty. Screw it. Agree to the contract. Provide your in. I took out a walk file and issued a command to sign the contract. Wonderful. The current campaign is for the Brutal 99 low caffeine drink. Do you confirm that you want to take part? Confirm. That's great. I grant you access to my resources. Onward together toward advertising success. Bombard Tank Red with information. I open a list of available ads and pick the sequence that might alter Tank Red's emotional state. Use positive set. I confirmed that the set of ads in addition and directed the signal straight to Tank Red's brain. Bombard Tank Red with information. Use positive set. Okay, so use the negative set. Leave. And okay, that... Okay, so I still can't do anything with this. I'm kind of at a loss for what to do. Is this Tank Red? No, that's the Metabot. Mac. Martin 32. I love pierogies.
I'm trying to stay level-headed here. What is it now?
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now I can get information from Tank Red by sending her negative ads, right? Semi-transparent cat appeared at the Mobrium's feet and started licking its paw. It had to be yet another projection. Ask about Ken's death. I was told you knew something about Ken's death. Is that right? My friend, you come here for favors without even a drop of booze or any respect for the rule of quid pro quo. How rude. I think you're a reasonable person, someone who could help Tank Red with my assistance. For that, we need the function key from her Mobrium. If you were to stumble upon it and bring it back, I'd be grateful. I mean, Tank Red would be grateful, of course. Ask about the function key. Where do I find it? Maybe it's in one of the compartments on her Mobrium? I'm not sure. You see, I don't have access to that part of her mind. I only know she doesn't have it on her. Must have lost it or something. He licked his paw and looked at me, turning his head. His pupils dilated. In that moment, he reminded me of a small, helpless kitten. Okay, so I have a couple things I can do. I can't mess with the beacon, though. Can I go in there? No. There's the captain, trash can. Let's talk to the captain.
You're not supposed to be here. Who let you in?
Show concern. Hard day? You know it, pal. I command a bunch of rejects. I've got a film crew here, and then there's this fucker Pax. Wait a second. Who let you in here? Put him in his place. I'm an information officer, Captain, and I'll be the one asking questions. Ask for access. Provoke him to a fight. I heard their exoskeletons are so ridiculously slow that kicking your canned asses is like shooting fish in a barrel. Insult his leadership. I understand that you're the captain of these mosquitoes. You say die, and they lay dead before their big scary master. I've seen you command your men, and honestly, I'm surprised anyone listens to you. Mosquitoes, that's another story. They're afraid, but thinking people? Talk all you want. It won't work on me. Fuck! Ask about the conflict with Pax. Mention my sources. But I have sources. I know things, and I don't need a witness to an argument to know what it happened. Ah, the man nodded. It seemed that keeping my sources anonymous made an impression on him. Ask about their history. It's been a little over a year. Our unit was on patrol duty, ABB. My husband, McCall, was his. Oh, there weren't any dangerous species in the area, well, except insects. They're everywhere. A gadflea bit his neck, Hypoderma bovis toxica, I remember, and Pax was in it. He was arrogant and confident. The fool said that it wasn't gadflea, but a Brazilian wandering spider that lost its fucking petal palp. Listen. Despite the protest, Pax ordered his decapitation. Now he's an involuntary zoonet. Keeping his head alive costs a fortune, and we can't afford the regeneration of his body. It's too expensive. With a decision unsupported by any evidence, this prick turned my life into a nightmare. So yeah, this is our history, my friend. No happy ending for me. And since I don't see a way out, well, never mind. Tell him Pax is dying. Did you know that Dr. Pax is terminally ill? So there is some justice in the world. Let him experience that death of a body. What death of a body really is. Maybe then he'll understand how valuable life is. There will be no then for him. He can't afford it. He's truly going to die. The man's face froze. He stared at me and blinked as if he were shuffling folders in his brain. Hell, son. All right. I'll forgive him his sins. He rubbed his eyes and smiled sadly. I forgive him everything. We're square. Us too, Gamedec. Okay. Find out what Pack should leave. He brings back some painful memories. Ask about Ken's death. However terrible it may sound, it seems that the MCC beacon mistook him for some kind of bat and fired on him. Ask whether he's sabotaging the investigation. I'm sorry, Captain, but shouldn't the Outrangers try to divert suspicion away from the beacon? What are you implying, son? Q's. I think that you're deliberately taking this case in a strange direction. That's a serious accusation. You shouldn't make those without strong proof, and I assume you don't have any, do you? Suggests that he's being blackmailed. Someone's blackmailing you. That's the only rational explanation. He gave me a harsh look and opened his mouth to say something, but then he stopped, grunted, rubbed his eyes as if deflated. Oh, by all mutations, I'm so tired. Ask who's blackmailing him. Who's doing it? Why do they want to blame the Outrangers? Leave it, son. I'm not telling you anything. Ask for access to the drone. I need access to your drone. Do you now? Do you now? And I need access to the anti-gravity shower and some good tea. And you know what, Gamedec? I won't get either. Say that Ken is somebody's son, too. You see that body soaked on the sidewalk? He had parents, you know. What would you say to his mother? That you'd like some good tea? I don't know what I would say, and I don't bother with guilt trips. She isn't here, is she? Leave. End. Oh, there's another direction here. Who's this? Operator Matan, the MDK drone. Let's hack it. Ah, man, it won't let me hack it even though it's an option.
You're bothering me. Go away.
He winced and waved at me to stop approaching. Dude, I get that people from around here are poor, but make sure you're showered before you come closer to me. It's because I put my fucking hands in the trash. Son of a bitch. He thinks I'm just gross. I'm just a gross person.
I'm that famous director. No, I don't have a role for you.
He kept looking around impatiently as if looking for something beautiful, ugly, sensational, inspirational that I didn't know. Yes, I'm a famous director. No, I don't have a role for you, though visually you'd fit right in. Only important stuff, please. I'm busy. Ask about the Mobrium. That big green Mobrium, the Outranger. Can you tell me something about her? Tank Red, fascinating story. Could make for a great Hollow movie. We're getting ready to film a feature on her. That's why we're here. Problem is, she has therapeutic programs that activate upon feeling strong emotions, then she becomes hard to talk to. How long have you been here? Well, a while. Still, should have come sooner. They say some guy from the sky. That's weird. That's all oh my god, that's what I heard at least. Why can't I speak English? I can't speak English, Chad. I can't do it. I can't fucking read. I don't know if it's the headache, what it is. It's just like dyslexia, man. That's what it feels like. What about the captain? Show business, huh? They say it's a bitch of an industry. He looked at me as if to say, yeah, tell me about it. Duh. Making a Hollow movie must be tough, huh? The producer always wants to get their way. Competition biting at your heels. They push some young talent on you. Some exec's failure of a son. Man, you have to have nerves of steel and connections. Advertising is a better business. If you don't know how to swim with the sharks, you better keep out of the water. Make a reference to connections. Yeah, connections are a must. Since we've gotten to know one another, could you help me? There's a shark here, the captain. Got anything on him? Of course. I mean, I did film the guy beating up a Metabot. The question is, though, why should I give it to you? So the AIs... Okay, Metabots possess advanced artificial intelligence. Hitting one is sort of like hitting a person. Inhumane, wouldn't you say? The man flinched with disgust. I say, good for him. Maybe they'll finally make a robot that doesn't fake human emotion. I'm not convinced. I'm keeping the video. Make small talk about art and weather. Darkness reigned, the ruins of Warsaw. Damn right. Don't have to change anything, really. But it's always been that way. The story matters more than the scenery. Effects, animation, makeup. It's so easy to get all that stuff done that the damn AIs could handle it. We have a shortage of stories that don't tickle some vain instinct, but move you to the core. Dialogues, character. That's what I'm after. Mac?
Recognize me, don't you?
It was a gynoid, a female-shaped humanoid, the newest model by the Interscope Corporation, green lips and green makeup. Hard to say if it was real. Looking like she was posing for a micro camera, I couldn't see the device, so I couldn't say for sure. Her mechanical face expressed seductive contemplation as she arched and curved her figure. Yeah, I'm not turned on by robots, but sure. Ask about Ken's death. I'm here because of that guy's death. Do you see? Do you know anything? No. Martin told me something cool was happening in Low City and that I could do research for the role, so we came. Poor guy was already dead. Ask if she's a robot. I don't mean to offend you, but I honestly don't know if I'm talking to a robot or a woman in a Mobrium, so could you... Excuse me, I am human. My brain is sitting in the belly of this beautiful Mobrium, but I understand your confusion. This one's per shell. They're made to order. It captures my real features. Cool, right? Ask who she is. You don't know me? How embarrassing. Mac Bohr, actress and first model to pose in a Mobrium. I thought my frame was... Ugh, never mind. I'm getting ready for a role. We'll be reenacting the story of Tank Red, one of the Greens. I hope I do well. Ask about the Outrangers. Interesting question. Until now, I thought they were just nature-loving simpletons that hated technology. But get this. The famous troublemaker, Rama Matan of Sydneyland, is one of them. That guy knows how to partay. See for yourself. She blinked her metallic eyelids and sent me a link to the article. Okay. I don't know what else to investigate here. We got some things in the codex. Dual mask therapy, etc. Got some deduction things. I have no data on this fourth option, which worries me. Let's go to professions really quick. Do I have anything worthwhile? No, I can't get anything yet. I only have re-education. Check gun registry. I opened up the window that monitored gun functions and started looking through the data. The last shot was registered a week before, aimed at a rat climbing up a nearby tower. The rodent was hit, fell off the wall, and did not return. The beacon's gun hadn't fired once since then. Check technical specifications. Long-range scanners, high-quality cameras and microphones, quantum noses capable of differentiating trillions of smells. A plasma gun with adjustable power and caliber, in a nutshell, a must-have in every household. Check technical name. It's Tank Jr., sure enough, the beacon's technical name. Remove the battery. These are very user-friendly devices. I studied the manual engraved on the armor, pressed some sensors, waited for the panel to move aside, and watched as the battery slid into my hands. The beacon began an emergency shutdown, watching it turn itself off, and walked away. I don't know what I can do with the battery, but sure. Talk to Sergeant Korn again. No? Anything else I can interact with? Look through the window. Leave. Nothing. Shit. Find out how to hack devices. Okay. There must be something more. I'm locked into a very small area. There is not a ton I can interact with. I think the only way to move forward I'm going to hack the Metabot. In order to hack the Metabot, I need access to city network. Oh. Inspect. Device had 2 multi-joint limbs, but certainly had some manipulators up its sleeves as well. Leave. And... Fuck! I've talked to everyone. Opened every possible conversation I can find.
I can tell fact from bullshit.
Ask about re-stick systems. Do you know anything about re-stick systems? They're like a matrix, you know? They surround us. Just kidding, but not really. Seriously, though, it's complicated, and I'm afraid I'll mix it up. Lots of encrypting protocols. I'm not going to teach you to hack. Take this address. It's all written down, but you didn't get it from me. Ask about Tancred's function key. I'm looking for Tancred's function key. Yeah, what for? Say the cat needs it. I was talking to this cat. He needs it to finish therapy. That cat behemoth is a liar. Don't believe anything he says. If he asks for the key, I won't give it to you. No way. Use re-educator to steal it. The key had been in the thigh compartment. It was too big to keep anywhere else. The guy was right-handed. So in this one, the sounds of rain and noise he adds, everything was on my side. I approached quiet from behind and waited for something to distract him. I touched the sensor on his thigh, waited for the compartment to open, grabbed the key, then closed the compartment. I was able to do all this without him noticing. Sick! Okay, so he gave me some information. Re-stick systems. So street lamps, KGS protocol, private and folios, NCP protocol, information terminal, NCP, walk shells, PPS, NCP, KGS, PPS, KGS, encryption protocols. So there's different encryption protocols for each thing that I would want to hack, right? This is probably considered a street lamp. What are the municipal re-stick systems? I'm sending the official something. Upload error. Unauthorized material detected. Please remove it. Check out the offer. Oh, leave. End. Okay.
You're bothering me. Go away.
I was hoping I could get more information. No, still can't hack it. Maybe he knows something about re-stick systems. No. I don't know if I should hurt Tancred, but I kind of want to.
This seems like a perfect time for a drink.
Insert the function key. Oh, back. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to save really quick. Because I'm really, really curious. 214, yeah. I'm really curious. I don't know if returning it... I'm going to return it first. I handed him the device. He tilted his head and looked at me pityingly. Really? You're giving the re-stick object to a hologram, my friend? Please slide the key into the port under the Mobrium's chin. I can't do it. Oh well, I inserted the key. The indicators lit up and the cat obviously approved. Thank you, kind sir. This will surely help. Tancred will be thrilled with the world I made for her. Oh right, about that poor fool. He came here, flew around. but he was also in another world. Get it? Restick human? Ken died in game. Oh, shit. Oh, I see. First, there might have been something to this hypothesis. First, high, then crashed. The Occam's Razor, sometimes the simplest explanation, the fall was what caused his death. I don't think that he fell to his death. Sad story starring a faulty MCC beacon and a boy that should have played with it. Somebody used the beacon to kill him. I don't know, man. Gunshot hypothesis. The gunshot wound was the cause of his death. Yeah, Ken shot himself. The shot was fired after Ken's death. The shot was fired after Ken's death, I think. So let me think about this, okay? So the beacon hypothesis, I think it's nonsense, the beacon. Yeah, too many facts contradict it. So it wasn't the beacon. I don't think he fell to his death. First high, then crashed. There's more options. I don't trust any of those options. But the gunshot hypothesis, the shot was fired after Ken's death to make it look like the beacon. And I believe that he probably died in game when his sensors or whatever were turned down. Kneel before being... Hey, Tankred, sorry for neglecting you, but it's a mess today. You get it. Excuse me? You must have misheard me, my dear friend. The cat is taken over. I'm so lucky that you watch out for me. Now, I'm sorry, but I need to get back to my unimportant organic work. Right, I get it, I think. Goodbye, then. I'm trying to think. I didn't know how to jack. I didn't know jack about. I had to brush up on my skills. Okay. The problem is how? How do I brush up on my restick skills? I'm super confused.
Hello, friend.
About your master organic filth. No, that doesn't sound good. What about you're a cancer and I'm the cure? A bit too something. I'd like to speak with Tankred. Oh, I'm afraid that's not possible. Tankred just woke up from her coma and is reuniting with her family. It's quite the touching moment. You see, it turned out that the awful accident in which she lost her body was just a bad dream. Now she can begin her new life. We should stand in that way. Absolutely not. Ooh, I maybe have fucked up with that. Anything new? Damn it. How do I find out about restick systems? What else lit up? Something else lit up here, it looked like. I can't hack this because I don't have the information about restick systems. This guy, past choices, won't talk to me. This doesn't reveal a whole lot. Leave. End. So I think I have to deduce stuff. But I'm not sure how. Anything new? No. And. Talk to him.
I can tell fact from bullshit.
Nope. So I think I have to make some deductions before I can do stuff. So let's save again. All right, deduction set Y. It is. Okay, so I could be wrong. I think it's nonsense. It's too far-fetched. Okay. Gunshot hypothesis. The shot was fired after Ken's death. Okay. Game hypothesis. I believe this hypothesis. There might be something to this hypothesis. I didn't notice any damage caused from the fall. I don't know if this opens up anything for me. How did Ken die? The beacon didn't shoot Ken. The shot was fired after Ken's death, and Ken was killed with a weapon. I think he was killed with a weapon from a game. So that's interesting. I didn't even make the other deduction. Psycho scan, no data. I don't know what this means, but I'm going to select it. Let's see what it does. The man had a keen look and a mysterious smile. He came over to me and his smile widened. Oh, here you are. I've been looking all over for you. Sorry it took so long. Excuse me? Where are my manners? Senior Specialist, Hiru Hamalau. I'm the insurer for the deceased. Say nothing. I looked at him, waiting for him to break the silence first. Either way, I'm sure you've already found your answers. They may be incomplete, but we should probably check Ken's psycho scan, don't you think? It so happens I have it right here. It was the first thing I did when I got here. I want to give it to you. Let's call it a reward. Let's just sign the so-called paperwork and you can go home. Screw it. I nodded. Hamala displayed a window and the documents in front of me. I stamped my end. Fantastic. Here's your scan. There you go. You can go home. Same way you got here. Working with you is a true pleasure. Get back to your apartment to read Ken's psycho scan. I want to figure out how to hack devices, but I don't know how to.
What is it this time?
So I can't interact with him, I can't interact with her, I can't interact with him, I can't hack the devices because I don't have enough information. So I guess I'm gonna go back to the fucking apartment, I don't know. You're already here, brilliant. Did you find what you're looking for? Perfect, perfect. Now be on your way. Mention that he seems nervous. Why are you so jumpy? I'm not jumpy, I just want to fly home. As do you, isn't that right? Go on, quickly now. Observe. I wondered what his deal was. So what? Are you leaving? Mention the conversation with Hiru. We're still talking, though I'm being rushed. She looked straight through at Himalu and sent me a glance that showed disgust and concern. People do say that game decks have many work-related disorders, but hey, no judgment. We also struggle. Inquire. I opened my mouth to speak, but something suddenly tugged at my arm, my legs buckled, and the world spun. I felt a rush of heat in my shoulder. What the actual fuck, chat? Hey, can you hear me? Are you okay? My shoulder was numb and swollen. Someone had applied gel dressing to the spot where the sleeve was ripped. Ask about the insurer. The victim's insurance agent. Real uptight. He was hanging around here, remember? He must be in shock after getting shot. There wasn't anyone like that here. I'd remember a stranger hanging around the crime scene. Ask about the bar shooter. I'd like to look in the shooter for the bar. Just be careful. It may look like a scratch, but the shockwave of subsonic bullet is no joke. Your deltoid muscle is really swollen. Subsonic? Did you hear a bang? Neither did I.
This theory just doesn't add up.
Damn, okay. So shit's getting interesting. The game deck walks into the bar. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Need to pay to go inside. Re-educate him. I'm here on business. I work with the Outrangers. Do you want me to tell them you're making my life difficult? When I mentioned the Toads, a few people looked at me disapprovingly. Can't argue with the authorities. Go ahead and fix your goddamn sleeve. I'm in a hurry and I need help. Someone just ran in here wearing a jacket with a red hoodie. Where did he go? What did he look like? Ran in, you say? I didn't see anyone. Ken Zhao died on the walkway in front of the bar. And Ken Zhao? No way. He's dead. You're kidding, right? The guy's amazing. They were going to add holopics of him in cereal packs. Damn it. Encourage him to say more. Cereal. You must be a big fan if you like stuff like that. He was the man. He used to say that we have to break other people's rules and stick to our own. Now that's my life fucking motto. Your hero cut himself off from the sleeves as soon as he became famous. He only came back when he found himself out of luck. But he did get to the top, one of our own. So believe me when I tell you, friend, that all sleeves loved him, all of them. Especially Ramona, loved him loud and clear. I'm sure he felt very precious when she came down on him yesterday. Good one. The man froze, and his glasses flashed with light. Oh, fuck, it's on the news. He's dead, and the fucking toads say we can't leave the bar now. God damn it. What are you still standing here for? I told you I didn't see anyone come in. Insist. I saw someone enter right before I did. You guard the door and collect entry fees. You must have seen. That somebody just didn't enter. They stormed in. Shut your mouth. We didn't see anyone. You're not one of us. Get it? Nobody's going to tell you anything. Everybody can see everything around here. If you drink, get high, and talk like us, we'll know. If you treat us like shit, or it turns out you're a fucking Vertwilia-loving troll from Tick, well, know that too. Shit! Okay. Trolls or sleeves? Okay, can't talk to him. Trolls. Barrier. Kill them all. Martin Aiden. DJ. Slick. Trolls. Bar. Let's start with the trolls, I guess. I'm gonna go with trolls. Bugger off. That was rude, Daphne. Please excuse her. Bugger off, please. Do you know Kinzao? Have you seen him? Not only does he bother us, but he's also friends with the asshole who follows us in Vertwilia. Can't stress enough. Bugger off. I'm a Gamedec. I need to... And I'm head of marketing, but what really matters is that we don't know you. Bugger off. Okay, so that's not going to work. Let's talk to sleeves instead.
What are you looking at?
Ah, okay. You're hanging around like an undercity rat. Get lost. And I have no options. Fuck. I can't get shit, so... Damn it. Okay, so let's start with everyone else. Dancing people. Dance. Yeah! The author of Iron John wrote that men should know how to dance or like to dance. I had no idea whether I was doing it right, but it felt good. Kill them all. The man at the table has killed them all. He was snoring. When I nudged him, he mumbled something and went back to snoring. Welcome back. The voice is coming from a speaker at the table. The hologram looked exactly like the skin from Twisted and Perverted. You're a hologram? Well, you still get to have a body, a very attractive one at that. But what are you doing here? I didn't want Kill 'Em All to be alone. There are 3 of us, but only 2 remain. Panisanter had a stroke. Kill's not taking it well. I knew if he wasn't playing, he'd be at Yet's. Here, the sleeves treat him as one of their own. Ask about Panisator. We thought it was funny when his granddaughter kept yelling that his heart couldn't take gaming intense. She was right. He played with the esports guy and overdid it. The couch reported a loss of consciousness, but it was too late when the ambulance came. Do you know who he played with? I broke into his medical records, but there was no mention of it. I thought Kill would tell me more, but you see how he is. The granddaughter. It's nice that you care. I was hoping to find her here. She often hangs out with the sleeves, but she's nowhere to be found. If you see her, tell her to come by. I'll send the surveillance footage so we know what she looks like. There. Ask about Kill 'Em All. He's always been like this, unnaturally fast and smart, and then half asleep from exhaustion. It gets worse as he ages. I remember when he realized he couldn't last the whole match anymore. It was sad to see. I think the shock broke him. I'll wait till he comes to. That's all I can do. It'll take a few hours, but I want someone to be there when he wakes up. Ask about the hologram. I thought holograms in bars were for displayed games and such. Wouldn't it be easier to sense kill them all? As usual, the walk trail didn't wake him, so I found him via the cameras and projected myself inches from his face. But he didn't even flinch. Breaking in was easy. These holograms are an age system with the now gone strip club. They used to play animations of strippers on the tables. At first, I went to the wrong table. I scared a guy so badly, he spat all over himself. It was hilarious. Want me to hop to another table and show you? I mean, yeah, I guess later. All right. Change tables. Oh, okay. It won't let me do it now. Ask about how to wake him. Before he gave his life up as a pro, he tested stimulants on himself. They kind of worked, but not long enough to continue his career. But you probably don't have anything like that. What if you just give him something to jog his memory for good old times? Leave. Oh. Flirt with them, of course. Though, in your case, it's going to be a virtual drink, right? Yes, it will, just like yours. I won't let you leave this table, else you'll wander off again. Say you'll imagine a drink. I'm trying to figure out if the dancers are doing the same dance or different dances. Well, once the text box is gone, you'll be able to tell better. God, it's so nice to be in the company of an intelligent boy. We spent time gazing into each other's eyes. It felt like a blissful eternity. I blinked as if I were waking up from a dream. I remembered why I was there. I shook myself and looked at him apologetically. He understood. I bowed and smiled and walked away. I'm sure he didn't take his eyes off me until the smoke enveloped me. Oh, there is a lot of smoke. That's cool. Dance, 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 dance. What is the... I have to check this. I have to check out Rick the Robot really quick. He's a trip. He's got a damn beer keg. Rick the Robot. Freeze or I'll fucking shoot you and no judge will convict me. He pointed his massive arm at me. It was tipped with a barrel or a soda siphon. I wasn't sure. Are you the one that's shitting all over the toilet? Admit it, shithead. Welcome to Yeti's Coming, the best joint in Gasp Tower. Who are you, creature? I put my hands up. I'm not carrying any weapons. My name is Omaya Shindaru. I'm a Gamedec. His red eyes dimmed for a moment. He must have been searching the web. You really bloody are. What would you like, kind sir? A beer? Something stronger? I'd love to fix him, but I don't have the ability yet. Cracker is... there. That's Cracker. It will take a lot of work to get to that. Who runs the bar? Our client's wishes are our command. Let me check our footage. There you are, fucker. Incident number 203 playing. God damn it. Data removed. I'm really sorry, kind sir, but some shithead has deleted this material. What? Who deleted it? I'm tracing the prick right now. Here, the command was sent from the bar system. No data on the shithead, though. Users shouldn't have access to my memory. Fucking treason. Ask who he is? God forbid. I'm a combat robot. Unit YT fucking C at your service. The Admiral named me Rick, so that's what I want to be called. I had my my battle modules ripped off to replace the dispensers 2 years ago. Gotta say, all the shitheads piss me off. Ask about the Admiral. The robot speakers played sounds of shooting mixed with human voices. Rick, is that you? Rick! Watch out! Fire from the right! The Admiral will always make it, because I'll always save him. He's safe with me. The Merry Fairies assigned me to some other fucking commander once, but I came back to the Admiral. Yet forever. Yet forever! So, wait. Yet. Where is Old Yet? Old Yet is the commander. Proximity apps were a common thing in bars once. They were meant to show that what the bar offered. Most bars stopped using such apps because speaking with a bartender was assumed to be an essential part of the experience, and here it still worked. Rules for couch users, a list of media streams available in the bar, check alcohols on offer, check the list of bar's patrons. They have a generous hearts and leave even more generous tips. These regulars get priority service here. Baines, Capital Skier, Co-Carnage, 11-bit, Frank Bentley, Freck Noir, Lar, Liam Osborne, Meister Carotene, Nox X Glider. Raise your glass to our patrons. Okay. Media streams available. System prompted me with a list of streams and social media available to the bar's network. A basic offer with very few choices. Okay, rules for the couch. Couches, lockers for clothes, suits, helmets, infusion fluids, and game pills. A list of available modules for the pricing followed. Risky but conveniently cheap. Buy access. I tried to buy access upstairs. The system blocked my attempt. None of the rest of this matters to me. Talk to Old Yet.
We don't sell information here. I can get you a drink.
Whiskey? How do you know my poison? Do I have it written on my forehead? Bartender's intuition, what it'll be for real this time. Here for information, I'd like to. I don't deal in information. I have something to quench your thirst. Game pills, and there are couches upstairs. You want it? We have it. Ask about Rick the robot. There's a combat robot behind the bar. Granted, he's not armed, but he seems defective. He's delusional, thinking he's on the battlefield. If he wasn't defective, I would have been able to take him from the unit. He's just junk, a souvenir. Ask about the unit. You served? PMF. Know what that is? Private Military Force. Crystal Dust. I did it for the money. I was young and stupid. Took me some time to understand that it's the same everywhere. Corporations, money, fighting on different levels, but always fighting. Either you accept that you find refuge in binge drinking or playing. I accept it and came back. I get rich off of cowards who can't do the same. Agree. You're right. Escapism makes sense when you have your shit together. Otherwise, it's just an escape that doesn't solve anything. Thought someone was observing me. I looked around, nothing. Asked if Rick was dangerous. Back to previous questions. Want to ask about something else. Who ran into the bar? Someone just ran into the bar. Did you see them? Of course. Let me just rat on one of my regulars. Want to know how I evade taxes too? You evade taxes? I started doing the same day you began enjoying fucking goats. Now you know the date. Ask me more. Ask about Ken. Do you know Ken Zhao? Everybody did. He learned how to play here as a kid because he didn't have a couch at home. He was nice to everyone but destroyed them in-game. No wonder he offered himself. He'd been different ever since he returned. Quiet, serious, hardly talked to anybody except that weirdo Panasanter. He was annoying, kept pissing everyone off, so eventually someone got him. That's that. He couldn't control himself. He'd yell at Tick and trolls, and he could tell he wasn't doing well. Ask about the bar. Can you tell me a bit more about Yeti's coming? Have you never seen a bar before? We've got booze, maybe not top shelf stuff, but the sleeves drink loads and are alive, so it can't be that bad. Feel like being online, we have couches and game pills. I installed them for the trolls, but our guys use them too, sometimes. Who's our guys? I should have said locals. The sleeve people are sleeves. The salt of Low City. Fixed sleeves. Tough guys. Didn't you notice them? Still the same bunch. A little drunker than the rest, but also more resourceful in life. Ask about the trolls. If the trolls prefer Virtualia, why do they come to the bar? If you use exploits and cheating games and trolled in general, you would want that to be traced to your address or a public place? They're obnoxious, but they usually stay upstairs. They pay for anonymity. Business is booming. Who else visits this place other than trolls and sleeves? Regulars, residents of the surrounding towers, meaning those who can't afford the clubs above. Express understanding and change the subject. Back to previous questions. Continue. Bar fee, sure. You know there's a guy at the door hounding people for entry fees? If you're dumb enough to believe him, you pay for being naive. Did he fool you? No. So then, there's no problem. So, one of these regulars... right? And I knew it would be a thing. One of these regulars is the person who shot me. Right? Baines, Capital Skier, Co-Carnage, 11-Bit, Frank Bentley, Freck Noir, Lar, Liam Osborne, Meister Keratin, Nox, or X-Glider. One of them is responsible. There's Keratin. Oh, I can't read that. Sleeves. Barrier. There's Co. He looks like he might be my guy. Slick. Bar Media System. Oh, there's Starlet. Ooh, I could fight. That's interesting. I might do that. That's interesting. Let's start. Oh, yeah, fight. Is there a problem? There is. The downstairs at the bar belongs to us. Knock the fucker down. Finish that loser. They're both drunk as shit. You're a star too. Didn't let us play. Have you seen the news? Do you even know how he ended up? You fucker. You guys suck at fighting. I like how Rick is just like, this is cool. Let's watch these humans do dumb shit. A bar fight. Not a single one in harvest time, but a moment in Realium, and there you go. Someone was looking at me from behind the artificial smoke, thoughtfully nodding. I've had it with you shitheads. Hands up. Put your beers where I can see them. I'll fucking serve you now, bastards. It's that fucked up robot again. Still smarter than you, Sleeves. What the fuck are you looking at, you piece of junk? Beat it. Are you threatening me, shitface? A threat, Private? Well, attack is the best defense. Let's ram the fucker down. Alright, back to the tables, back to the dance floor. Show's over. He hurt one of our guys yet. You're crossing yet another line. Cam Grosny. The Metabot will fix him in no time. If you want to sell in the bar, then control your people, Cam. So Cam is selling shit in the bar. Talk to Starlet.
For a nightmare. I haven't had the chance to thank you yet.
Accept gratitude. They say that being a good person is a matter of finding yourself in the right place at the right time. Idris, this is the man who pulled me out of the black hole in Haggis's office. It's you? You got my girlfriend out of a hell of trouble. Thank you. You're Joffrey Haggis's secretary, aren't you? Yes, still. Ask who ran into the bar. Somebody ran into the bar not long ago. They were wearing a jacket with a red hood. Have you seen them? Not really. We're sitting too far from the entrance. Are you following someone? Does it have anything to do with the blood on your shoulder? Sort of. I'm trying to get to the bottom of a thing. Ask about Tick's stance towards Ken. What can you tell me about a man named Tick? He's one of the trolls, isn't he? A fitting name for a troll. Small, nasty parasites. They used to hang out where they belong, upstairs, the filthy couches. But lately, they've been spreading through the bar like rats. I don't know why it happened here, but I know it's time to drive them away. Let's do Idris and Haggis. How do you feel about working for Blue Wells Interactive? Director Haggis can be rude at times, but the paycheck makes up for it. This whole thing actually made him more understanding. Sometimes he seems to be afraid of something. I don't know. Ask about Ken. See the esports player with cheats for, what was the game's name? Knight's Code? Yeah, I think he was looking for a place where he could make a name for himself. I don't have too much to say about him. Though we were raised in the same neighborhood, he's always been different somehow. So polite, well-mannered, cheerful. I don't know what happened, but lately he's been getting angry. Interesting. Ramona? I heard the name Ramona. Do you know her? Why? We're both sleeves, so we must paint each other's nails and share secrets, right? Well, all right. We do know each other a bit, but lately she's been more interested in the digital clan than in sleeves. Even though she's been mocking their teachings, I saw her look around for their, what they called? It starts with an E. Oh yeah, emanations. Right. They also call them signs. Anyway, lately Ramona has been hanging out with the clan all the time. Ask Scarlet about her health. How are you feeling? No delayed symptoms? Fine, thanks. However, I'd feel better if you hadn't saved Fredo. That asshole hasn't learned anything. He still thinks he's untouchable. Unlike Director Haggis, he keeps an eye on Fredo and never leaves him alone in the office. When he's not there, Alfred watches him. I'd rather nobody had to watch him because, you know, he was lying in a hospital with a fried brain. But what can you do? Some game decks have soft hearts. Leave and end. Bar system, the access point for the bar's media stream. Every place has one. This is the source of the feed that's being sent to posters, displays, and walk trails of the guests, and through it to glasses, be it to specs or eye lenses. This machine decides what ads, news pieces, etc. Yet installed his own overlay on it. Not very sophisticated, but the system itself looked pretty outdated. Infotainer first. I wrote a post saying that I'm at Yeti's coming and made a positive remark about sleeves. I prefer them. Sleeves are cool peeps. They know the mores and you can count on them. They're the ones that give this place character. I didn't have to wait long for the comments to appear. Sleeves seemed to like my post with trolls. Trolls started throwing insults. Check the popular news. Fist of the City, addicted to brain fixes stem, Seraph's aftergame. An article called Brain Fix, the laudanum of our times, and describes stories of people that abused it. The author chose the Sensations channel at... One second. Weird. Chose Sensations channel as the feed's background, a very pleasant swaying. It made me want to upload a Plex from the Brain Fix. I wondered what I could find there. Okay. Check the most popular news again. What does Paradise Speech Skin say about him? Lex Occulta. Why the Lex AI bill is dangerous. Disturbing article about the Lex AI bill, which would provide artificial intelligences with wider access to our memories. Even though read by a gentle voice and accompanied relaxing music, it failed to calm me down. I wonder what I could find there. Bar's patrons. Interesting. Nothing else interesting here. Okay, 5, leave. Using the keyboard is actually a little bit easier. The problem is that you have to use a mouse to select people. It wasn't him moving to the beat, rather. The music seemed to flow from his motions. He must have been using an omnichord. His eyes were shut and his lips parted. Did you see? I only see music unless some asshole comes over here and annoys me. You aren't even dancing, alright? What kind of music do you like? Things that stimulate imagination. He frowned and started pretending he couldn't hear me. You're a patron at this bar, meaning you can request a song, just one. I wouldn't be able to stand any more from an amateur like you. And just so you know, when you're talking to an artist performing their place, the right response is, I like your music. Request a song for Kill Them All. Do you know the game Happy Hunting Grounds? Play the main theme loudly. He acknowledged me with a nod. His body started dancing to a different beat.
Sit down, young one.
Do you recognize this music, kid? Do you know which game it's from? They should teach that in art history, forbidden art history. I noticed that some sleeves sitting nearby were listening in. Came to learn from the legend? There's already been one young man here before you, an esports pro, a bit more handsome than yourself. Ask about the young man. Ken knew about our successful past. He knew I was once the sheriff of Harvest Time. Did I tell you about this game? Let him vent. I don't think you did. The man wearing a jacket with extended sleeves passed our table and looked at me favorably. He must have liked the way I treated the veteran. When I ended my career, because my brain was getting tired too easily, they thought the old man came to work his field and stuff, but wham bam, I became the sheriff within an hour. After a week, they were all too scared to duel me. I'm really exceptionally quick, you know, but I get tired easily, god damn it. Nowadays, kids play games whether they have things to do or not. Even Ramona plays a lot lately, and I doubt she knows why. Say that I've played Harvest Time. I visited Harvest Time a while ago, High Rock to be specific. I think it was a different sheriff. High Rock? My last asylum. My attention span is too short for other games, but gun dueling doesn't make much time. Did I tell you already? Down there, I was still the man. Call it a Legends Rest Home, but I was respected. I cared for that town and put punks in their place. Then this guy took it from me. He wasn't even that good. He just realized I'd get weak fast and challenged me when I could barely stand up. I know that he beat me when I was half asleep, but still, something died inside of me that day. That's all that ever been my whole life. A player. I hunted. I played matches. I was good at it. I don't know how to be or do anything else. We all get old. That's the way things work. The sooner you accept it, the easier it'll be for you. You can't play, but you could coach. That's the way things work, kid. But only for the poor. The rich don't get old anymore, and I'm not teacher material. Ken used to come to Santa, not me. We could pop into Paradise Beach and whistle at some babes. What do you say? Ask about the hooded person. Someone ran into this bar not long ago. Did you know who it was? Or where they went? Nothing like that happened, though I might have missed it. I'm sort of embarrassed to admit I might have dozed off a little. This wouldn't have happened in Harvest Time. I shoot faster than that. Runaway cowboy. You should play with me sometime. I'll show you true reflex, not to be confused with reflux, goddammit. Ramona. You mentioned Ramona, could you? She's Panis Santer's daughter, but we all raised her together. She's kind of mine, too. I taught her how to sneak up on goals, you know. Let him speak freely. You taught Ramona how to hunt goals in Happy Hunting Grounds? A sleeve standing nearby nudged his friend and pointed at us. They were listening in. Goals, my dear, are folks that don't know what they want. Virtual castaways, grazers, easy prey, got it? She never liked beating around the bush and could spot a goal from a mile away, or lure one. We staged a draft for a deputy sheriff in Harvest Time once. I logged out so that it seemed like I didn't know anything about it, and the girl robbed 5 applicants, and they thanked her afterward. She vanished after Panasator's stroke. She didn't have the money to buy him a BLB or make him young again. Girl took it pretty hard. When I got up from the table, the man was already falling asleep. With the corner of my eye, I noticed somebody smile, but then I turned. All I could see were other people's backs. Well, I've just about got the sleeves trust, but let's talk to some regulars. Leave me alone? Ask who ran in the bar. Someone just ran to the bar. Did you see them? Ask about Ken. Okay, this guy does not want to talk to me. Oh, there's a poster. Damaged poster. Ken in front of the team, looking into the distance with a twinkle in his eye. He never made such faces. Must have been a hollow montage. A broken frame revealed the insides of the poster. I knew that system. They stopped using it because the teenager could modify it. Copied as a keepsake for Ken. One of the slaves was finishing his beer nearby. He gave me a thumb up. I heard you're asking around, but I don't know anything. I'm sorry. Poster. A harvest time ad. Experience the Wild West. It's wildlife, plants, and air. Return to nature. Scavenge, shoot, and farm. It's free. Upload a poster of Ken. I found the poster of Ken copied from the previous projector and uploaded it into the frame. I hope that would make people remember him for at least another day. Muscle guy with the metal sleeve buckles saw me do it and nodded with a serious face.
You wouldn't dare do anything in front of witnesses.
You wouldn't dare to...
Operations always work in secret.
I'm not from a corporation. I'm a Gamedec. Convenient story for a spy. But I keep constant watch over my surroundings. I know you've been asking about me. If he kept constant watch over his surroundings, it was worth talking to him. I won't power your AI with my brain. I have hef and disruption software on my walktail. You can't snatch my brain, corporate scum. Snapping back to reality. If I wanted to hurt you, I would do so, and nobody would care. Look around you. I only want to talk, okay? A group seated at the bar, presumably trolls, twisted their mouths into grimaces of disappointment. That's what all you corporate pigs say. I exposed your operation to this place. They sent you after me, which means I'm on the right track. I needed to find something to help him think straight or force him to cooperate. I left him alone. So I think I can talk to the sleeves at this point. The poster showed newest brain fix model. Upload a Plex and experience and upgraded reality. The ad was on point. I looked around. I'm just going to keep uploading Ken. Two slaves were sitting at a nearby table. One of them noticed the new poster and both raised their fists in solidarity. Oh, sleeves. Let's talk to him. Relations. You're really giving these trolls hell. Big ups, man. Did you know? Ken? I did. That's why I'm trying to find out how he died. I need information. Can you help me? Hold up. How can we be sure we can trust you? Trolls don't like you, but that doesn't mean you're one of us. Quit fucking around. He's all right. You can see it in his eyes. You want to check his in or what? If it's fine, chill. Everything will come out in the field test. You want us to treat you like one of our own? Wait until somebody comes in and collect the fee. Agree. Fine, how do I do it? Are you dumb? You saw Quitter in action. When they come in, he approached you and collected money. Now you do the same to somebody else. I'm gonna extort some money. I'm gonna extort some money. Wait. Ooh, I can draw something. Oh, wait, leave. End. Stop. You need to pay to come inside the bar. Ask the amount I was asked to pay for. Dude, I've never paid this much in Low City. No way. Explain. Pursuant to the Free Europe's Ministry of Culture Anti-Vandalism Act, entrance fees have been introduced to all entertainment venues. This is a counteract ludic and destructive behaviors. Say what? All right, fine. Open a transfer window and the man clicked the confirm button. Welcome to Yeti's Coming. Oh my god. I just extorted money. I'm uploading Ken's photo everywhere because he's a beast. He's a fucking beast. Baby. What's in this corner, though? That's interesting. Oh, there's like a whole other area back here I didn't know about. Nice going. I knew you were all right. Ask about Ken. Do you know what happened to or what Ken happened to be up to before he died, that is? He didn't come here to socialize. He stayed upstairs, so he was probably using the couches. These contraptions aren't exactly safe. When you lay down on one, you can check which game the previous user is playing. Ken used to play here quite often. He must have been spying on someone, otherwise he wouldn't use this junk. Ask who ran it at the bar. We did. We always notice our own. Though I'm not sure Ramona is still one of us. She didn't even say a word and ran upstairs where the couches are. That's what trolls do. Ask about Ramona. What can you tell me about Ramona? Oh, she claims she's still asleep, but she's been hanging around with these weirdos for some time, the Han clan. It's got her grandpa worried, and he started spying on her, spying online, I mean. When it got out, she yelled at him to stop entering the same games she does. Boy, can she go on a rant. It was quite the performance. So wait, Ramona shot me? Wait a minute. All right, first, let's go to professions. I got only one, so I can't get a damn thing. But listen, Codex. Ramona. Seems Ramona has a predatory instincts. She can sense people who are undecided, weak, or broken, and she doesn't treat them too kindly. Anyone talking to her should sugarcoat things. In a Loop 3D film, there's a girl sitting at a bar table. She was focused, stooped over a pink exoskeleton of her left arm using a tool similar to a screwdriver. She was adjusting the exoskeleton, apparently trying to suppress the tremor in her hand. I'd seen it before. People using old game pills or poor helmets tended to have neurological problems, usually limb trembling. The exoskeleton had a walk troll hooked up to it. It was lying on the table. She glanced at it constantly, watching some charts. I could tell she knew what she was doing. I looked at her face. There was some fierceness and determination in her expression, anger. Her aggressive makeup did little to cover her fatigue and pale complexion. She was very thin. Her hair stood up straight and was dyed pink and yellow. Okay, wait. Go to deduction, right? Go over, right? How did Ken die? Psychoscan. Here we go. Who had a motive to kill Ken? So Herman Tick or an accident, right? What was Ken up to? Let's look at all the clues. So Panasator dies, right? Ken was in a bad place. He had changed recently, mostly kept to oneself, looked depressed, and had a really short temper. Combat robot in the bar. An old combat robot wasn't a surprising sight for anyone at the bar. Apparently, people of Low City are accustomed to defective machines. Ken returned to the bar after losing a game. He started spending a lot of time at Yeti's Coming. The couches in the bar aren't secured. You can easily check which Vertrillium the previous owner was in. Ken played Knight's Code. Ken was harassing Tick. Who shot me? For the so-called trolls, the bar is like a second home. They go there to play games and access the network. The bar sleeve meeting spot. It seems that many of the bar guests are regular sleeves. Okay. Let's see if I can talk to other people, because I think...
You're armed, but obviously not used to taking orders.
Here, I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab another cup of coffee, and I'm going to see if I can't figure out what's going on. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Let's go back. All right. You behave like someone who's not used to taking orders, well-equipped, wounded, and someone's dead outside. You a detective? She looked like a troll, but she had a kind smile and a soft voice. She exuded an aura of honesty at Gamedec. Are you with Tix people? Sometimes, but mostly I'm the HR lady, the warm image of corporate AI. People don't like to think a program dictates their careers. Now, why don't you do me a favor and spike my employees' drink? Amphetamines would be best, but any drug will do. It's that gloomy guy at the bar, Martin Aiden. Her warm practice smile never left her face. Ask the objective. What do you want to do for this and why? Why? I'm bored. Because I can. What for? To fill the voids. Someone will troll Martin. It's inevitable. Better me than someone else. See, at work, I'm a nanny. I listen to complaints, but the AI makes the decisions because it sees more and analyzes more quickly, though without understanding. So I utilize my people's skills for hours. It's like a hobby to broaden my horizons. I experiment. I observe. And you believe this would help? No idea. Like I said, I'm expanding my horizons. He's been like this since BWI Systems recommended total sobriety. Goddamn here and now. No brain fix, no entertainment for Trelia. So he just sits there. You can't even talk to him. Ask who ran in the bar. That's very concerning, but I'm here for a different reason. I'm looking for someone who ran into the bar a moment ago. And you think I'll just tell you because I'm kind and helpful? How cute. Typically I get paid to talk to people. Ask where to find stimulants. Where do I get the speed? If you want me to spike his drink, give me the means to do so. Oh no, your profession requires you to be independent and improvise. Get it yourself. In this locale, that should be easy. Ask about the employee. They must have had a good reason to recommend sobriety and Rillium to your subordinate. Why do you think? Yep, he's supposedly addicted to plexus and Fortrelia. It's the kind of disorder we're talking about. We're about to start normalizing, like we did with obesity. I don't know if that's true. That's what the machine said. I think jumping into the imaginary is sometimes therapeutic and the here and now is overrated. Anyway, now I've got a chance to see how the depressed person reacts to stimulants. I didn't feel like talking to her. Okay, who else can I fucking talk to, though? Like, let's talk to the trolls. They looked at me and they're waiting for somebody to turn around would stick a kick me sign on their back. We're busy with this chap at the moment. Wait your turn, Chief. Okay, so I can't talk to any of them, but there are more sleeves over here. Relations. Okay. So I can go upstairs, I guess. So I can get info from sleeves, get info from trolls, get access to upstairs, find the person who shot you. Let's go into professions. There's literally... Oh, I can unlock sensory surgeon. It's the only thing I can unlock, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to hold off. Huh. I think it's time to go upstairs. Oh, I can't. Oh, but there's this whole area over here. I forgot. Glue. People tripped over his legs, but reality in general didn't seem to bother him. Ask about Ken. Well, ask what went on in the bar. All the time, dude. Ask about who ran it to the bar. Well, very informative. I appreciate it. Cam Grosny.
What are you staring at?
Never seen wrinkles.
Wrinkles.
I'm from Low City. I've seen it all, even warts. But yeah, seeing a youngish woman not hide her wrinkles is surprising. Sometimes I approach girls and imply they're the same age. The looks on their face is priceless. Let's get to it. What do you want to know? And what do you want and how much? Ask who ran at the bar. I'm looking for someone in a red hood who ran inside the bar a while ago. Maybe ask someone by the entrance unless she got through the toilets and they say I'm the troll. But let's get to the point. While you're here, you should buy something. I can get you any state of consciousness. Let me guess. Forgetfulness and trust. Most of all, I need information. What are you afraid of? Drugs? She smiled irreverently. Anything can be good if you apply it in small doses in moderation. Good quality stuff. Meanwhile, you're in the toilets of a dirty bar. Hold on. What's that saying? You're judging a book by its cover, actually by its shelf. She grinned, exposing her crooked teeth. Anyway, the locals don't talk about drugs that way, and they don't ask for info. You a spy, right? Say I'm a Gamedec. Gamedec's a very convenient cover-up. It lets you ask questions without raising suspicion. I was joking about selling. I only possess drugs for personal use. Here, a token of our friendship, a stimulant that should help you in your investigation. It also stabilizes your mood and gives you a bit of a cheerful motivation. Have a nice day, officer. What we got? We got a carved note. It wasn't the prettiest graffiti in the world, but it included an interesting question. How do you enhance your psychedelic trip? There was a code with a media file to download. Brain fix. Euphoria, excitement, ecstasy, visions. Select your neuro drink based on your preference and mood. The plexes are safe and leave no hangover. The fine print warned that the plexes offered were safe as long as the machine underwent regular maintenance. This bog looked like it had been battered and hacked multiple times and certainly not serviced, although I could be wrong. That's funny. Anybody over here? Can't talk to this guy. No one else over here to talk to. Let's spike old boy's drink. Right. Ask about Miss Keratin. And somebody who claims to be working with you. Do you see the woman on the dance floor? Spike his drink with the stimulant. I waited for my chance, and when this guy accidentally pushed him while sitting down, I put the sample from the dealer in his drink. The man with reinforced sleeves noticed me doing it and frowned. I needed to go tell Miss Keratin I did what she asked.
Tell me everything. It'll make you.
I gave the stimulants to one of your employees. You've done well, thank you. What do you want to know? Who ran into the bar? I was focused on analyzing Martin's behavior, but let me think. I heard the door shut. The guest commented on the rushing and the ass. They needed sexism awareness training. I think you're after a woman. Ask about Tick's stance towards Ken. He was mad, of course, but truthfully, he was elated to have someone pay so much attention to him. Didn't you notice what a narcissist he is? Tick did what he wanted, and Ken took notice of everything. He was always around, following. It was an ideal situation for Herman. I'd send Tick to therapy, but he'd have to go through detox first, flush all his plexes, breathe some fresh air, ask about Ken. Determined, volatile, and terrible planning skills. He'd make a great nurse or kindergarten teacher after training. He's the reason why Tick and I are here and not in Vertrillia. Did you see most of the trolls sitting in Rillium? He'd been over it lately, and now it's unfortunate. Although the problem is gone, I don't know if Tick will get his entourage back. 1 second. I'm going to turn the... I'm not going to turn the AC on. I'm going to open the window. It's getting hot in here. Alright, that should help to cool it down a little bit.
We've seen you talking to the sleeves. Stay away from us.
Oh, shit. Okay. Codex? Someone new? I bet it was Ramona. Oh, no, deduction. Who had a motive to kill Ken? Well, Herman did. Well, let's see. Ken was given Tick our time. The trolls abandoned Tick. Ken's efforts were successful. Most of the trolls stopped visiting sensory worlds with Tick. Ken was in a bad place. Combat robot at the bar. Who shot me? Asleep. I think it was Ramona.
You seem troubled. Want to talk about it?
I want to suggest your employee use a brain fix. Not a bad idea. I don't believe that machine has been serviced. Let's see what happens. You've held off using brain fix long enough. Go ahead. I'm going to follow him and see what he does. Damn it, robot! So here's the brain fix. Let's see what happens. Ugh! and then he dies. See if I can talk to this guy now.
Get away from me, spy.
Or not.
To power your AI with my brain.
Relations. I heard you were asking about, but I don't know anything. Sorry. Is there anybody else to talk to? Anything else I can do? Jesus Christ. I don't think so.
Bottoms up, Gamedec.
Damn, I don't think I can get any more information. Trolls don't like me. Piss off. Ask who rented the bar. I don't know everyone here yet, sorry. Some girl with dyed hair stormed in here before you came in, but she passed me and that was it. Don't you know the Moors? I scammed it out of you fair and square. Besides, I already got the money from the other sucker. I'm sure we'll see each other again. Okay, can I get past the barrier? I could crack it, but I don't have the means yet. It would require cracker, which is this one. Anybody else I can talk to? These assholes won't talk to me. They're Starlit, the bar media system. Could try talking to him again. Admiral Yeti ordered me to pour drinks, but it's only my cover. My real job is surveillance and Admiral's protection. He's not aware. It's a secret mission. Order a beer. Continue. The Tower Beer. Best brew in Villeneuve. Coming right up. He pulled a glass out of his body and poured the beer with his other arm, spilling it on me, the floor, and the other guy in the process. There you go. The robot handed me a dripping glass. Leave. All right, let's talk to... oh, he is having a hard time.
It'll make you feel better.
He's stuck going in circles. Let me go. Can I talk to you again? I saw you take that bribe when you walked in. The sleeves give me 50% of each hustle. You better pay up. Re-educator strongly refused. On the grounds that you're trying to extort from me? You want to bring it up to the... bring that guy up here and confess that I don't actually owe you anything? Fine, I was just testing you. Get past upstairs. I need to get upstairs. That's a very special area. People are in game. Their bodies on couches unsupervised. Their belongings are on the couches too. I'm not going to bother anybody. I'm a Gamedec. I'm conducting an investigation. I have to get in there. I want to talk to someone. A Gamedec, huh? Okay, I'll let you up there if you do me a small favor. It'll prove the patrons you're trustworthy. Get rid of Cam Crosney. Don't hurt her. Just remove her from the premises. Why? She sells drugs and gets half my customers high off them. Not enough? Lately she's been pushing everything, apparently even some nasty fake L-pill. She's a treacherous she-troll. She competes with Herman, I mean Tick, for leadership among the trolls. If you remove her, Tick will surely be happy. And nobody, or almost nobody, will get mad at me because you'll be the one to do it. Agree. I'll do it. She usually hangs around the toilet's a fitting place for that scumbag. All right, let's go scare the shit out of her. She's right here.
You're still here. Why?
Doesn't want you in the bar. I'll show you to the door. Is this a joke? He and I have a deal. He gives us anonymous couches, and I get the sleeves. What yet legally can't. I say the word, and when he installed the brain fix years ago, he wants to kick me out? Fine. It's a war he wants. He'll fucking get it. I don't know what he promised you, but I'll match his offer if you destroy the brain fix. And can you get me upstairs? Nah, I don't like her. Kick her out. All it took was me grabbing her thumb just so. She hissed. I had her full attention. Find another bar. You asshole, I won't forget this. Go talk to Yet. I saw Cam leave. That's forbidden, so she must have bribed a toad. She looked like a battered dog. You made the bar a bit of a healthier place. I promise I let you upstairs and I keep my word. Want a couch? No, I'm looking for someone. Tell me who. I'll log them out. Admit I don't know. I'm not going to log everybody out just because you can't decide. Come back once you know. Wait a minute. He won't let me go upstairs until I know who it was. Are you fucking serious, man? Come on, bro. All right. Well, I mean, if I'm being honest, I do know. Who shot me? It won't come up. It's a sleeve. I was shot by a regular. Someone bold. Sleeves. Definitely. Okay. Okay, so he was definitely spying on the Hone clan. Didn't Ramona... Something about Hone clan? Wasn't Ramona in Hone clan? I'm not sure, but I feel like that's the case. What is the question? Who had motive? Oh, Ramona did. And who shot me? A sleeve, most likely. Who is the killer? I think it's Ramona.
You again.
Okay. Say Ramona. Oh, okay. Wait. Leave really quick. End. Escape. Save. I think it's Ramona, but I could be wrong. We'll do an empty save slot. Fallen Hero, 317. We're good.
You again.
Ramona. Ramona, huh? Fine. People do various things up there. Not only pay, they're often distracted. You know how gamers are. I heard him tapping under the bar. So cut off her access to the bar systems one by one. She won't have a clue. That'll let you talk to her freely.
Don't come any closer. I'll kill him if you do.
The stench of burning synthetic filled the air. The user of the outermost couch was convulsing. Ramona was hunched over, typing nervously into a walktail attached to the couch's panel. Don't come any closer. I'll burn all the couches and kill the players, understand? Her hands were shaking, eyes jittering. I didn't want to find out what would happen if things got more out of control. I had to keep her distracted until the Outrangers arrived. Say I'm there to help. I'm here to help you. I'm a Gamedec. I've gotten people out of worse shit than this. You think I'm an idiot? You're a Gamedec, right? So you're here because of a case, not your desire to help others. You won't rescue me and risk botching your case. Besides, did you even hear me calling for help? I remember you from Twisted and Perverted. I played as Ramon. I asked you to bring Grandpa over to me, but you preferred to shoot him, which was ridiculous, especially in that game. She started typing something on her walktail. She hesitated. Talk about the events on the walkway. I focused on what I knew about Ramona and recent events at Yeti's coming. Talk to her. Talk about the shot she fired at you. Talk about Ken's death. Right now, the Outrangers are investigating Ken's death. The evidence suggests it was an accident. Nobody recognized you. Your clothes and hood provided camouflage. I just want to know why you did it. You think I'm stupid? Ken has a plasma gun wound. Who's going to believe Ken was already dead when I found him? I wanted to rip him a new one for playing with Panasanter. He was dead, and I was furious. One whisper from the master was enough. Let it all out. Ken won't mind, so I shot him, like an idiot. Relations. She looked at her walk trail as if trying to remember why she was holding it. Talk about Panasanter's death. Your grandfather is dead. That must have been hard. Nobody will blame you for what you're doing. A crime of passion is the technical term. Everybody knows how much you loved Panasanter. A lovely tale, Gamedec. At the bottom of the poll is there's no such thing as extenuating circumstances. I believe that's a technical term, right? It's so bad down here that even the old-timers like Grandpa and Ken sometimes end up cracking. The scariest thing was, by the end, I think they started to believe. They were more serious about the mystical signs than the clan masters, found more of them. They tracked not only the Han, but ciphers of existence, discussed them seriously as if it was a matter of life and death. Maybe it was. Relations, we have nothing to talk about. She typed something nervously in the walktail. She hunched over and froze to wait her fate. Nothing happened. Fuck, someone logged me out of the system. I need to reconnect. You shot me in front of the bar and hid here. Reassured that nobody knows. Nobody recognized you. You had a jacket and a hood on. I just want to know why you did it. Don't insult my intellect. If you found out it was me, the Outrangers will too. I panicked, okay? I fucking panicked. It seemed you were on to me, and the Master gave me a gun. I'm sorry. I see you were hurt, but at least not seriously, right? I'm just trapped. Relations, she clutched her walk trail in her hand and typed a command. I encountered the nauseating stench of sweaty, unwashed body as soon as the couches and suits began to overheat. She put her hand over her mouth to try and stop herself from vomiting. Asked why she's sabotaging the couches. What are you doing? There's no evidence against you, but overloading the couches, suits, and helmets in a public space? By overloading the helmets, or whatever it is you did, you became a murderer. These people are dead. Somebody saw it happen. You're right. There's no turning back for me. The clan master set me up. That must be it. He convinced me to talk to Ken. He must have known he'd be dead. I'm the perfect scapegoat. The logs will show Ken had played with Grandpa in the same Vertrillium as me. Everyone knows I was mad about that. Relations, she glanced at the walk trail, then at me. The world is full of your type. You know nothing, and senselessly waste people's lives. Bodies of two gamers started contorting and convulsing. Their helmets were probably bombarding their brains with dense simulation waves. The hack suits probably played a part too. I wasn't sure. She looked at the couches, the mixture of horror and determination. I felt a dull headache all of a sudden. I couldn't remember what I was saying, nor what I wanted to ask about. I dreamed of the place the Honkan are after, the Tree of Knowing. Maybe I had read too many rumors. I was inside the tree in a lit-up empty space. At first, I thought every clan member had dreams like that. Then it turned out only a few knew what I was talking about. Each of them got special treatment in the clan. Ken was among them. They're here, the Outrangers. They're about to run up here. Help me. Don't let them catch me. Agree. I'll distract them. Take the other stairs down. Thanks. She went. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw her typing something on her walktail. Did she just kill them all? She was standing here, but then something flashed and blinded me. I think she's hiding at the end of the galley right there. Before I could finish, they rushed in the direction I had indicated. Are they dead? Oh my god, I think she killed them all. Stay for now. I'm going to save a new save, right? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to load the previous save because I want to see... Load save. Load. Ramona's the killer, definitely. All right, and then talk to him.
You again.
Say Ramona. Okay, go upstairs, and I'm going to try and make it so she doesn't kill those people. Leave.
Don't come any closer. I'll kill him if you do.
Say I'm here to help. Okay. Talk about the events on the walkway. Talk about Ken's death. Calm her down and say it looked like an accident, just like I did before. Talk about Panisanter. Talk about his death. Say it justifies her actions. Talk about the walkway again. The shot she fired, reassure that nobody knows. Ask why she's sabotaging it. Say it's still okay. It's all right. Ken is dead. My grandpa had a heart attack. What the fuck do you mean it's all right? The clan master set me up. It must be it. He convinced me to talk to Ken. He must have known he'd be dead. I'm the perfect scapegoat. So same dialogue as before. The world is full of your type. She looked at the couches with a mixture of horror and determination. I felt a dull headache all of a sudden. Ask about the tree. Agree. Continue. Continue. I don't think she has a choice. I think they're going to die no matter what. I could be wrong, but send them the wrong way. So it's exactly the same. I don't know if I'm making the right choice, but I am going to keep the save in case I decide to make a different choice, because I don't know if they're savable unless I'm a complete asshole to her the whole time. I was at home in my castle and a sudden feeling of relief overtook me. I wanted to give way of a feeling of deep, bitter loss. My relationship with Ken was heating up. Admit that I miss him. Our relationship was brief but intense. Everything happened so fast. I couldn't wrap my head around it. I still wanted to sense him. I couldn't leave it that way. I had a psycho scan. I just needed to generate a V-ghost and question it. Okay. Now, under professions, I only got the one, but I have a lot of logic. So 1, 1, 3. That would use all of them. I'm gonna wait a while. Let's see. Would I use the computer? Buy software to generate a V-ghost. I used Bliss to display Psychoscan's emanation. Leave. Go to Bliss. Turn on V-ghost. I had a program and a Psychoscan. It was time to generate the V-ghost. There he is.
We were supposed to meet in Low City. Why am I in your apartment?
Talk to the V-ghost. All fine. Ken, good to see you again. We returned to your place. Good, it's safe here. I can't remember how I got here. Never mind, I think the Han clan saw through me. If I'm here, they'll probably keep an eye on you too. Tell him he's dead. Ken, you're a V-ghost. The psycho scan of the real Ken Zhao. Ken is dead. He was killed in Low City. That's impossible, but is that why I'm here in the hologram? Commercial scan, software basic, blah, blah, blah. Data. Oh, wow. Had a pitifully basic version of psycho scan. That would probably make things harder for me. Scalpel. The record would only include the most recent and intense memories. All the rest would be down the drain. The worst psychoscan I'd ever seen. I wanted to call the guy and tell him what I thought, but I realized I didn't have his number. Try asking for something else. Ask what he did after recording the message. I didn't hear you sensing, so you left a message. Can you remember what you did after that? Of course. Why wouldn't I remember? You didn't accept the call. I entered Yeti's coming on my own, and from there I entered the game. Ask what he did in the game. I chose the handle Arrow of Darkness. I thought it said dankness for a minute. I searched the location, sniffed around, and found out that they sometimes go inside that tree, the one that ruined my game. They'll go inside it. They say it's the sacred tree of knowing. I waited, left my stuff in my chest, and entered the tree of theirs. Ask about the investigation. You sensed me yesterday and wanted me to meet a Yeti's coming. Why? Yesterday, I feel like it was a couple hours ago. Time flies when you're investigating. I wanted to examine the Han clan's stronghold, and I thought I might need some protection. I trust you, Chief. I was afraid they would expose me. Obviously, I was right. Ask what he is afraid of. I asked anonymous questions online about the Han clan and started getting invitations to the recruitment process. When I was at your place, someone reset Ralph, my major domo, probably to cover up the traces of a break-in. It might have been all a coincidence, but I think they noticed me. I didn't want to wait. That would give them more time to prepare. Ask about the Han clan. What's so important? You know how my career was ruined by the tree and a glitch, right? So it usually pops up in the Home Clan stronghold. Coincidence? It's a damn cryptic clan. Rumor has it that their leader can foresee the future. I'd say it's easy to foresee something you cause yourself. That son of a gun changes the course of history. He ruins people's lives to get rich. They call him Lord Enlightened or the Prophet. That jerk ruined my career. So I'm going to find out how he did it, get evidence, and reveal everything. How did the clan leader change history? They made a fortune betting on my game. I've heard there are also some explained things in Rillium that the clan leader could foresee. I guess they hack Oba coins and glasses to create illusions and earn money. They say something bad will happen and then make it happen. Inquire about the investigation. Ask about the tree. You said that the tree ruined your career. What do the trolls have to do with that? Haven't I said it before? I saw them and the tree. I was paralyzed during the action. No one else is affected by the glitch, only me. Now I think the trolls showed up a fraction of a second later like vultures on a crime scene. It's the one who controls the tree that matters. It's probably not the trolls. Back to previous subjects. End the conversation. End. Okay. Any additional information? Look up the Home Clan. Knight's Code. Well, I knew that. Join us. We're recruiting. Visit the Stronghold. I tried looking for details about the Stronghold. No screenshots, no descriptions. They really did take their discretion seriously. I checked what they write about the Tree of Knowing. A lot of speculation and discussion. Some wrote that it was a bug. Others called it a hacker's prank. Skeptics claim there was nothing to debate because it was an ordinary fucking tree. Nothing special. Fans of the conspiracy theories maintain that the tree messed with people's heads and should be deleted. Check the dark web. Nothing very interesting. Comparisons between the Tree of Knowing and the human nervous system. Some sightings, mostly in Knight's Code. Rumors say that some people can enter the tree and learn truth. That was obvious. It was the Tree of Knowing, after all. Names included Cosmic Tree, Axis Mundi, Axis of the World, Yggdrasil. That's Norwegian, if I remember right. Legends place the tree at the beginning of time and the world. Testimonies from some crazed weirdos. Something about mystical signs the tree signals and that it leads to enlightenment. The deeper I went, the more babbling nonsense I had to wade through, though. Enough. Mel. Nothing. Games. Return. Leave. End. Okay. Let's go into Knight's Code. I like this place. It's cool.
Let the recruitment begin.
Warriors, we have gathered here because the Hone Clan is recruiting. Today is your chance to choose victory in the game of life. We stand among the best clans in Knight's Code, but our clan is more than that. It is the answer you've been searching for. Victory takes seed in a warrior's mind. Prove that you can win. Take part in recruitment. Seek out our disciples. Show them that you care about winning. Recruitment starts now. Good luck. Ask to be granted entrance. I wish to see the Hone Clan's legendary stronghold. Hey, you're not role-playing. Get lost. I mean, away with you, spawn of eastern provinces. Only clan members are allowed in the stronghold. Convince him. But I don't have time to play. I heard about the stronghold and would very much like to see it, only for a moment. The stronghold is unique because of our teachings. You won't get in as a tourist. The toy gives no joy when viewed through the shop window. Let me guess, you've seen many worlds, but none of them made you feel like you belong. Only total commitment brings joy, brother. Commitment makes members happy, and that is something we can teach you. Recruitment is the first step. How to join. What do I need to take part in the Hone Clan's recruitment? I'm glad you asked. Seek out your disciples, the alchemist and the sage, and complete tasks they give you. In exchange for your commitment, you will be rewarded with Potato Gomwan, a sigil that proves your service to the clan. Only those who bring me 2 Gomwans and pay the clan event fee can enter the stronghold. The trial period begins inside the stronghold. Leave. End. All right, we're going to save. Not over the 317, but the 323 one. Save. Save. I need to look at professions. I need more of these. I'm very close to getting this, though. but I need to be more of an asshole to people.
They don't reject me because of my nick.
What do you want to do? Start leveling up a new character from scratch? It will take you weeks. Hell, stranger, what do you make the challenges that recruits of the whole clan must contend with? Forgive my friend, his ornate style is meant to mask his handle. That's just wrong. How are the alchemy and true knowledge quests going? Ask if they need help. I've seen much harsher recruitment rules before. Need help? Thank you for offering, but we're already done and have good ones to prove our service to the clan. Now all I need to do is organize the knowledge so that we're able to correctly answer questions about the Tree of Knowing and the clan. Ask about the Tree of Knowing. Can you share your knowledge of the Tree of Knowing with me? A mysterious and frightening phenomenon. It is spoken of only in legends with facts in short supply, and we've scoured a realm for them. Well, it is meant to be a reward for the clan's best members, but I hope never to receive it. You must have heard tales of sages who had the honor of communing with the tree, but do you know anyone who went inside it and then returned? I don't know much about the Hone clan. Indeed, members of the eminent clan guard their secrets well, especially given that they were still virtually unknown a few months ago. Now they're powerful, climbing ranks like mad and recruiting. I think we'd rather talk about the Tree of Knowing. Okay, there's no one else to talk to. Oh.
I expected recruitment to be harder.
Getting these tokens or whatever Gome ones took me less time than one nice game of Good-A-Bads. It must get harder because after this, there's still a trial period at the Stronghold and the actual clan members are all badasses. I'm just waiting for my friends and then we're going. I could log her out and take her tokens. It's one of the best organizations in the game and they're climbing the ranks the fastest. Sounds good to me. I'm trying to max out my stats and optimize my playing. Although there are still weird rumors going around about signs and some Tree of Knowing, but it's probably some method of training. They don't talk about it outside so no one gets ahead of them. Point out she's not role-playing. The people I've met here make it a point to stay in character. You're talking about the Knight's Code as if it's a game. Everyone here is nuts at role-playing. The game is a game, and I can do some pretending if it helps me become the best in the clan. Ask how she got the Gome ones. There are 2 masters at opposing ends of the map. Each of them gives you a quest and a reward for completing it as a token. Simple. 2 masters, 2 tokens. What about the 3rd one? Buddy, you get that we're supposed to compete, right? We're not so friendly that I'd reveal all my secrets to you. Plus, my future organization has no place for bumpkins who can't work off stuff on their own. Supervisor? Log her out and take her tokens. I turned on the deck and opened the window only I could see it, pretending to shoo away a butterfly. I typed in the right command. Also slapped her with a penalty for breaking the rules and a month-long ban from logging into Knight's Code. She was right. Completing the preliminary quest really did take no time at all. Wait a minute! The cat was devouring a freshly hunted hummingbird. I turned on the deck and found the app for taking control of skins. I launched the app after placing the creature in range. Wait a minute. Load. I'm going to load this latest one, and the reason why I'm loading this latest one is I might not need to take Supervisor. I can maybe just take Cheater and use the cat to get in.
I hope they don't reject me because of my nick.
I have to go through all this. Okay, and then maybe... Sure, I'll collect ginseng, although that might take forever. Let's talk to Angry Aardvark really quick. Oh, no. I might still log her out, but I have a feeling that I can just take over the cat and... Okay, I can't get to that ginseng. Where's the kitty at? Where'd the kitty go? Skip stones. I found a flat stone and skipped over the water surface. The projectile bounced off the shimmering surface 3 times and sank. Leave. Where'd the kitty go? View of the sky. Leave. Where'd the kitty cat go? Here, kitty.
This is where your path toward the truth begins.
Leave really quick, because I'm going to take over the cat. Before I become an animal, the program told me that it would be switching my motility to quadrupedal and warned me of possible dizziness, which I did experience, and then I saw the world through the eyes of a frog. I mean, cat. What was in my mouth? I mean, stuck in my teeth? Hummingbird feathers. I spat them out. As a cat, I could cross through the gate and no one would stop me. The things I do for my job. Yeah, if you think I'm not going to save my points and then sneak in as a kitty, you're crazy. I saw this in the trailer and I'm definitely taking advantage.
There's the cat. Grab it.
No! Do you think that if I draw my sword slowly, it won't run away? Don't give me that look. You know the game's recipes. Bagging a cat will count as meat for raids. We must be of service to the clan. You're right. We must be of service. There don't seem to be any mystical signs around, plus it's free XP. Okay, let's go into deductions really quick. I'm going to go with a mystical phenomenon. I'm going to give them a mysterious signal. I used my paw to draw the number 314 in the sand. It happened to be a part of the would-be killer's handle. 314, did you see that? It's the mystical number. It's a sign, right? Cats definitely shouldn't be able to write, especially mysterious numbers. I think we should report this to Beetle. Cool. Now I sneak in. You thought no one would notice that if you used the cat skin, didn't you? Oh my god, it's Master of Laughter. I couldn't move or say anything. He was blocking my skin. People's urge to break the rules is interesting. It doesn't make sense. Why enter the game if you don't want to play it? You put so much effort into it. Why force the door if it's easier to use the handle? I won't throw you out. The Hone clan needs people with this kind of commitment. Keep playing, but behave as befits a recruit. So, welcome to the best clan in all of Knight's Code. Our organization will never abandon you. You can always count on the Lord and Masters. And if they're not available, I'll always be there. Come on, I'll show you around. Holy shit, it worked anyway. 1 and 4. The stronghold is full of resources, waiting for recruits. Bring all collected iron, crystals, and timber here to forge the mistress. She puts them in warehouses, the small structures to the south. For every set of resources, the forge mistress will give you a gomwin. Warehouses are a part of the forge. In the forge, you can craft items using collected resources. Use them for the clan's benefit. Recipes for forging items will pop up before your eyes on different occasions. It's a kind of hint system. The recipes you discover that way can also be found in a book lying on the pedestal by the forge. Ooh, a sword. Looks cool. This is where Mistress Eternal Cocoon works. She's the clan's main shield. Most games call them tanks, but we don't use that word. I'm sure she'll have some tasks for you. By completing them, you do the clan a service. Across the bridge is Master Rock Borer. He deals with the Tree of Knowing signals. You can also see the bell measuring our time there. Up here, there's a vault with precious spoils and items. Every disciple can store their belongings there and not worry about their safety. The vault is tended by Master Goldwilder. I'm sure he'll have some tasks for you as well. I'm only showing you most important things. Is there anything that interests you further? Cautiously asked about my friend was talking to me into entering the game. He was a member of the Home, but I don't see him anywhere. There are notes about all clan members in the Lord's house, but we protect privacy. You can't go there. Try asking around. All right, let's go to the main square now. Fuck, I wanted to know about the Tree of Knowing, too. I only got one question. That's some bullshit. One question, really? This is the prophet, I think. Honey Guide. See the man with the halo over his head? That's Lord Enlightened. He just left his house. Next to him is Mistress Umbra, his right hand. Now quiet. Lord is about to speak.
Guide you on your path to
He looks like a game show talk host. Or like a guy who would wear a bunch of question marks on a green suit and try to sell you shit. You are here to become the best versions of yourselves. You can achieve this by reaching deep inside your psyche. That's where the light is. You can see it through your commitment. The clan can help you with that. We are living in a sea of possibilities, but without an important goal, possibilities are nothing, and nothing will satisfy you. The demiurge in the tree of knowing shows the way to enlightenment. The tree is the tool and our chance for enlightenment. Join the demiurge's army. It's our duty to protect the tree from those who want to use it for their own interests. As a member of the Han clan, you pledge yourself, improve, and protect the tree until the end of the world. Repeat the vows. Mutter something. I didn't want the chant that I was a blunt weapon that needed to be forged, nor some crap that the world is ending, probably on a Thursday. I tried to mutter in time with the others, but as vaguely as possible. Congratulations, recruits. You may begin your trial period in the clan. Prove your trustworthiness, and you may stay for good. Life in the stronghold is divided into cycles. Each cycle is 15 bells. In each cycle, you need to produce at least one potato gomwan. After 15 bells, the cycle ends, and you must return here to hand your potato gomwan to the tributary. Then another cycle begins. The trial period lasts 7 cycles. Earn your potato go whatever. Contribute to the clan, and after 15 bells, return here. Good luck. Okay. The circle on the left side of the UI shows the clan currency. The red stripe displayed the count of your official reprimands. Okay. The right side of the HUD shows the object you carry in your hands while working in the forge and a row of objects you created. Okay, escape. All right, let's save. Another new one.
I was hoping someone would interrupt my meditation.
The clan's main sword, DPS, get it? Damage per second. I actually never thought about DPS standing for damage per second, but that makes sense. And you're disrupting my meditation and reflection and advanced mistress. I'm presently in seclusion to become worthy. Such a nomination is a big opportunity, and I won't let some loitering recruit ruin it for me. Ask if you've met Miasma? Mia? Haven't we met before? Oh, it's you! I'm so engrossed in meditation that I didn't notice. Ask what she's doing. Last time I saw you were in a different world. What are you doing in Knight's Code? We recruited lots of people, and the clan rewarded me with a promotion. I'm getting ready for it now. I don't know why they passed over Maya. All right, I have to prepare to be a worthy disciple of the clan. Ask if I can help with anything. It looks like you have a difficult time ahead of you. I can help. I want to be of service to the clan. And don't bother me. I must compose a poem to celebrate Lord Enlightened. It's customary for those advancing in the clan. I cannot come up with a properly epic smile to describe him. Like an oasis of wisdom. Liken the Lord to an oasis of wisdom, or the ultimate truth. Isn't that what he is to clan members? Your suggestions have the net's rhyme generator beat. Wow. Definitely Paulo Manure, though. Help me. Yes, I'll give you Gomwin. But the simile must involve something that's in the stronghold. Lord only accepts genuine experiences. Have a look around the stronghold. Live like a clan member. If you see something fitting, tell me. Okay. Give it some thought. And leave. Okay. I can't talk to Lord Enlightened. Umbra's chamber was locked. 2 bells. Break in. Umbra's chamber is locked. No biggie. Write sheet on hand. In a flash, I opened the door and went inside. Book of Trust. The book contained evidence of trust, embarrassing secrets shared by clan members. The book secured with one intricate lock. I needed a lockpick, but I wasn't sure what kind. 1 bell. Open. I easily found the right key in the game's auction menu. Cost next to nothing. I opened the book. 1. Look for a specific person. 1. Look for notes on Ken. Notes on Ken came from the master spying on them. They included a record of Ken taking over the clan member's account to access the stronghold. Leave. Notes on Ken to the master spying on them. They included a record of Ken taking over the clan member's account to access the stronghold. Bamboo mat.
No, I'm not talking.
The bamboo mat yelled when I stepped on it. 1 bell. Hop on mat. Inspect. I hopped on it a few times, the mat stomping hard with my heels. Ouch. Oh, so you do talk. I'm not saying anything. Go away. 1 bell. Analyze to check the bamboo mat's code. The item was being used for the player skin. Not just one player. I checked the logs previously. Kin Zhao had been trapped in the mat, and others before him. Brave Echo, Mute Moss. I remember the names. Leave. List of captives. Umbercap rectors of whom she discipled, and for what? Meticulousness or mementos? The book was secured with an intricate lock. I needed a lockpick, but I wasn't sure what kind. One bell for Kin's offenses. I browsed the book to see what Kin had done across the Hone clan. He got away with this offenses because Lord believed Kin had a connection with the Tree of Knowing. He was given a penalty for breaking to the Lord's house, but one of the clan musters vouched for him. Interesting. One bell, read about Goldwielder. Umbra learned he snuck away from clan raids sometimes and entered Paradise Beach, or went there instead of raiding at all. She decided he had betrayed the clan and locked him up in a plant pot. He wouldn't say what it was about. Umbra noted that it needed to be verified in future whether he had dropped that habit. Leave. End. Everything costs a momentous amount of time, which is annoying. It only took a moment to open the door, allowing me entry. Does he not notice I'm in here? Interesting. List of clan members. I was holding a book with a list of Hone clan members. The book was secured in a small, finely made padlock. Oh, I can't use Cracker. Fuck. Leave. I don't have Cracker yet, I don't think. Professions. Oh, no, I can't yet. Letters. There were sheets of paper with short notes on the desk. Looked in the mirror and noticed some were reflecting in while others were not. Learn about Ken's past and his investigation. Read notes addressed to the Lord. They featured requests and orders. The latest, Lord needed to keep an eye on new recruits. One of them would be worthy to enter the tree. In the margins of the notes, I could see the Lord's annotations. How does one identify the right recruit with regular conversations? The notes weren't signed, so I didn't know who had recommended that the Lord look into me. I assumed they meant me. Dresser. Read the collected signals. I looked through the notes on signals from the Tree of Knowing collected by clan members. They varied greatly. Intense feelings, wanton curiosity, belief that there's more to the world, or certainly that the material world is only an illusion. Other visions were concrete, a prophetess leaving life's grind to seek truth. All visions were full of emotion, hope, and the joy of searching. Winged happiness and birds symbolizing freedom. Lord must have interpreted this one literally. As the note implies, he procured a raven. Leave. End. All right, so I'm running out of bells.
I keep order around here, understood?
Ask how I can be service to the clan. How else can I be of service to the clan? How can I help, mistress? It's good for you to ask, sweetie. I have a task for you. Lord is benevolent and overly trusting. He thinks all who learn about the clan will join us. I think spies should be eliminated. I intercepted correspondence with Clan Xi. Check who's lurking around the place where we found the letters. Question and eavesdrop on whoever is there and find out what they're scheming. The letters were found at the entrance of the vault under the golem's right palm. Ask what I'm supposed to do. Remind me what I'm supposed to do. Go into the vault, walk near the golem's right palm, and eavesdrop on whoever's there. Leave. Okay. Oh, there's Maya. I don't know where the fuck the golem is, but sure. Wait, can I talk to Maya without losing a bell?
How's the Knight's Code treating you?
One bell to talk. Everything costs bells. This is stupid. Oh no, I only have one bell left. I'm definitely gonna fail, chat. Good thing I saved. This is the golem, I believe. That's the golem's right hand. There are quite a lot of resources here. I collected timber as slowly as possible and listened. It's been a week since we lost touch with him. Something must have happened. Calm down. We'll search the stronghold. We'll find him sooner or later. Okay. Let's cut a few more branches and then we'll go look for him. They started moving.
Go see the tributary or you will be officially reprimanded.
The cycle's run its course and it's time to meet and summarize the events. Do not loiter here. Go to the front of the Lord's house. Go to the tributary. Do it, or I will be forced to give you an official reprimand. Yeah, the problem is, I definitely wasted time doing shit I wasn't supposed to be doing. Talk. Ask what they're doing. Look, you look like not everything is going your way. No, we're just tired of harvesting, that's all. We need to get back to work. Oh, I have no more bells, so I can't talk to them yet. Oh, I can listen in again, though. Oh, I can't yet. Son of a bitch. I'm out of bells. This is stupid.
The cycle has ended. Report to the tributary.
Past choices. You did not need my warning. I'm giving you an official reprimand. It will be recorded in the books for the Lord to see. Say that I'm on the way. Of course, I'm on the way. Damn it. Yeah, I followed the bar that was pointing me in a direction. You kind of tricked me there. Is this the Lord's tributary? Oh, yeah. Obliged to show full commitment to the work of the clan. Do you have proof of your commitment? I do not. I did manage to earn a gumwin during the cycle. You have strayed far from the path of self-improvement. I'm giving you an official reprimand. Son of a bitch! Start devoting yourself to the clan and bring me a gumwin during the next cycle, or we'll help you more directly. Go to the Lord of Enlightenment and talk to them. Oh, fuck. We're pleased to have you playing with us. We want all recruits to wear the Han Clan insignia. Find the forge. Make your insignia as proof that you're one of us. You'll be given plenty of time, 2 entire cycles, to do this. The quest is for the Lord himself. Treat it with priority. This is where you embark on the wondrous and joyous path toward enlightenment. One day, it may take you to the Tree of Knowing. Lord is the one who has entered it more than once. Many others have never been worthy of this honor. It is my duty to guide others. Welcome the start of your path. So, the problem is, I don't actually want to play the in-game game. I don't care about forging stuff or collecting stuff. And now I can't gather any more fucking knowledge because I ran out of cycles. This is so stupid. Take the material you wish to process from storage and put it in the correct machine. 2. Light the furnace with wood and position it to power the right machine. Wait the needed number of bells while stoking the flames. Okay, so what the fuck am I doing? What happened to those who entered the tree? They are dead. They were enlightened. There's more information. Learn about Ken's past, investigation, search the clan's stronghold, gain the clan's trust, live by the clan's cycles. What the fuck was it I was supposed to do? Okay. Forge lets you craft objects according to the recipes that you have learned. Place the material in the right machine, then light the furnace with wood. Keep the furnace burning for the approximate number of... Okay. What? I don't want to wait. Rotate the hearth, which is a bell. I'm definitely going to get reprimanded. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Check how to make a recruit's insignia. Recruit's insignia is sculpted from iron ore with a hammer for 2 to 4 bells. Okay. Okay, leave. I need iron then, right? Fuck, a bell already. Iron. Okay, but now here's the thing. Here's the thing. What does it say? Sculpted from a hammer to right. Iron ore with the hammer for 2 to 4 bells. Leave. End. Where do I put the iron ore? What the fuck, man? The problem I have with this is that I'm almost guaranteed to have to redo all of this. And honestly, I'm not that interested in gathering iron ore and bells. I could care less.
Behind me is the clan's vault, a safe place to store loot and knowledge.
He flinched. Ask about him. Can you tell me about what you do here? It's not what you'd imagine. I thought advancing a clan would let me play more, improve, and I made it to Vault Master, and I didn't. It's a trial period. Maybe that's why I'm struggling so much, but keeping the books in order is an important job, yes. I'll leave. I was hoping I could blackmail him a little bit because he likes to go to Paradise Beach, which means he's a dirty, dirty man. Where's more iron? There's crystals, meditation group, master rock borer. So, oh, there's the bell. I could bang the shit out of the bell a couple times, but I'm looking for iron, I guess. I just need to get through this. Oh, more iron? Oh, it won't let me gather it. How the fuck do I use the forge then? I have iron, right? Like... Oh, wait. Is... Oh, I picked up some iron. Okay. I see. Recipe book. Recruit's insignia sculpted from iron ore with a hammer for 2 to 4 bells. That doesn't... Oh, you're so obnoxious. Now I'm going to lose another bell because I need to make an item, take the appropriate resource from storage, iron ore. Right. Place the material in the appropriate machine. Have no idea which machine is what. Then you should light the furnace by putting wood under it. I need to position the furnace to transfer the heat into the machine. After that, I must sit on the bench and wait for the needed number of bells. Okay. And it's going to go ding. Right. So I'm going to need wood. Got to find some wood. Here, let's grab a little more iron. The world went pale. I stopped feeling the sunshine. I had completely different images before my eyes. A vision, the past. Listen, this is kind of boring. And if you're going to segue a lot and not keep me on task, I'm going to lose it. In my mind's eye, I saw Ken Zhao break into the Lord's house. Angry, he muttered under his breath, I take an interest in your followers, and suddenly I get so many mystic signs that it makes me the chosen one. Don't think it'll make me a follower. I'll keep digging until I learn what you're up to and find the fucking tree of knowing. I'm a Gamedec. Oh, I'm glad that... Alright, I gotta get some wood. I think. And I guess this goes to the machine or whatever. Oh, here's some wood. Timber. Okay, hopefully I have enough wood and enough iron that I can place it in the machine. But which one is which? A hammer. Okay, hammer is the clue. Okay, and then... How do I light the forge? Oh, is this where? Oh, get the timber. Okay. Add fuel. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oops. Okay, so it's 2 to 4 bells, I guess. Ah, is that the insignia? I took out a recruit's insignia. Okay, so I have a recruit's insignia. Great. Now I can talk to people. I actually have it. Is that... I'm not going to do crystal for a bell. I don't have a lot of data. Professions.
Stand back. The work I'm doing
Bring
is
the golem
dangerous.
requires a lot of work, and I need to give it my full attention. Ask about the golem. Who's the giant? The Goryo. It attacked the stronghold, but our sword mistress smashed it, as usual. I'm glad she stopped when she did. There's potential here. Right away. Anyway, the Goryo could be ours. A clan with a defense golem as a shield. I wouldn't mind a giant taking the brunt of the damage. I'd finally advance, and they'd stop treating me on par with that loser, Gold Wielder. It's just that I fixed almost everything, and it still won't awaken. I need to figure out what's wrong, but they keep giving me chores. I'm no expert, but I can't help but feel that the sword stuck in its neck isn't improving its health. How about you take it out? No, that's not it. Goryo are creatures of magic. I nullified the sword's effect, and its lower body is untouched, dang it. Reveal what I know about Gold Wielder. You mentioned that you're not exactly happy about being treated the same as Gold Wielder, right? It's an outrage that my position in the clan is on par with the loser, unable to pick combat skills. Do you have something that will help? In the Book of Trust, I saw that Gold Wielder often goes to Paradise Beach instead of playing with the clan. He's not very good either. Great, I know exactly what to do with this information. You've earned a potato gomwen. The clan will be better off too, after all, but keep it between us for now. Ask how I can help. I have my hands full with the golem, and I don't have time for other duties, so yes, you can help me. We have an faulty NPC. I was supposed to fix her, but the golem takes priority. Fix it, delete it, whatever. I have no time for this. Ask if this is a problem for the admins. It's just an MPEG. Can't we report it to the admins? Admins, are you mad? We won't admins here. We handle things on our own. Agree to help. Okay, leave. Okay. Who's the faulty NPC? It's a meditation group, the rock boar. Let's see. Signals of the tree that lead us to enlightenment. They are the source of happiness for all members of the clan. Master Rockboar usually presides over the meetings. It's easy to come to the wrong conclusions on your own, especially for new recruits. Although I believe the master has recently had more trust in us. Ask him. I'm sure he'll agree with you joining us.
I'm an expert in interpreting the signs. Is that what brings you here?
I don't have Gangway Hound. Ask about the group dedicated to knowledge. The recruits see around here. Are they the group tasked with expanding the knowledge of signals from the Tree of Knowing? Understanding the tree signals is the main path to enlightenment, hence the Hone clan amasses knowledge of them. We often discuss them. Signals can be vague. Only Lord and other enlightened ones ever make the correct reading. Such warped knowledge is unsafe. Knowledge like this is unsafe. Imagine finding a part of the instructions for a kidney transplant and attempting it with untrained hands. Help me if you wish to serve the clan and earn a gomwen. Moderate the group to find positive readings and steer them to signs that won't harm their psyches. And if not, simply join us. Why can't you tell me about the clan? I handle signals from the Tree of Knowing. The uninitiated call them signs. It's one of the main duties of the Hone clan. I collect them and try to learn as much as I can. It's the only truly worthwhile goal I've found in life. Clan rules dictate that only Lord Enlightened has the right to read signs, but someone has to make sure no recruit misunderstands them. Thus, I lead those dedicated to expanding sign knowledge. I hear more and help the lower ranked find their way through the tree signals. Okay. One bell strike, strike the bell. Ooh. I don't have Cracker yet, but I need to figure out some stuff. I saw Ken again. He was in the stronghold. He didn't look quite so confident. He kept searching in forbidden places. All right, you smart ass in the Tree of Knowing. Maybe you're not in cahoots with the Lord. 314, is that what you want me to call you? Are you a prisoner of the Hone clan? Can you answer with something more than those fucking signs? I don't get it. I'm trying to decipher your hints, but it's not easy. Who are you hiding from? Oh, one thing I want to do is save, because I'm afraid I'm going to get reprimanded for something dumb, and I don't know what I'll be able to do about it. Ask what he's doing. Fuck off, I'm busy. Okay, well, that's not good role-playing.
Or you will be officially reprimanded.
Time to dash to the house, the Lord of my... Oh, right. I know. I'm going because if I don't go, I'll get reprimanded and it's all fucking game over, which is annoying, but sure. I could have saved myself a reprimand if I had done this earlier. Hand over the potato Goman. Magnificent. I hope the work has brought you happiness. Now the Lord's house, give you an account of your actions. You are expected. I see you're wearing the clan's insignia. The Master of Laughter said you would do it with ease, but I didn't believe it. But the Master of Laughter is always right. That is why he always follow his counsel. He peered inside the chamber with reverence. The character wearing the jester costume was not pleased with the flattery. Congratulations, you show promise. A bit more work and you'll earn your disciple wings and flight privileges. Go and keep serving the clan. I need to get Cracker or something. Let's see. There's some deductions. I still don't have information on this. Who controls the Tree of Knowing? I think it's the Master of Laughter. I think he controls the Tree of Knowing. Or a hidden entity might be accurate, but I need more information. Okay, we got a fresh day, which is good. Here's the damaged NPC. No shit. Programmer, 3 bells, scan. I started to scan. The NPEX code was clunky and rather crude. Its purpose was to simulate an impact while concealing the player underneath. Say that you received a contract for her. The other clan members are interested in you. They told me to get rid of you or fix you. Damn it, I can't play this game. Tell me what I'm supposed to do to get them off my case. Advise logging out. Log out and I'll say I deleted you. And what about my investigation? I'm not going anywhere until I'm done with it. Don't get mixed up in this. It's dangerous. I already know of one person who died here. That's impossible. I'm not leaving this place without my evidence. Fuck. Alright, so... Talk to Maya.
What is it this time?
One bell to talk to her. What are you doing here? Recruits have been coming every day recently, so I play. I'm a sword, DPS, and now there are rumors that the Tree of Knowing is supposed to appear. I've yet to see it, so I'm waiting. I want to see it. Ask about Mia. I don't know what happened. We did everything together. We joined the clan, we played, we're both swords, the same build. But they only want to make her a disciple, not me. I'm happy for Mia, but they put her in solitary and gave her different tasks, and I don't know how to play solo. It's not fun anymore. Nothing is. Ask if she needs help. Can you do something to keep Mia from advancing without me? Although that would be horrible. I should just be happy for her, but I'm not doing a good job of that. Alright, I'm going back to the recruit quests. Of course, everyone leaves me. Aww.
I know poetry and songs.
Help her with her poem.
But they're so boring.
One bell, a stack of bamboo mats, a book full of information. Oh, I didn't know we had something like that at the stronghold. You speak like you know your poetry. I will do as you say. I still need a simile for the Tree of Knowing. It needs to be exceptional as well. Liken it to... a stack of bamboo mats. They can provide respite, comfort, and safety. It's a good simile. Oh, I didn't know we had something like that at the stronghold. If you're sure it'll work, I'm fine with it. Thank you. You helped. Here's your potato gomwin. Now leave me so that I can polish my poem. She's going to get in so much shit because I found out secrets and then had her translate those secrets into a poem.
Ride the wave toward the truth. Or fly to enlightenment. Or something.
I don't want to kill her, but I may have to.
Ride the wave toward the truth. Or fly to enlightenment. Or something.
If that's my only choice, then I'm going to have to kill her.
Truth. Or fly to enlightenment. Or something.
Ouch, ow. Okay. Now I can go to the golem. Oh, it's up here. It wouldn't let me through. Talk to her.
What is it?
Tell her I deleted the impic. Alright. Ask for another task. Fixing home looks like a huge task. Can I help you with that? The golem had a plate in its chest. I thought it was an enemy clan's cheat making an attack us, but it seems the golem won't work without it. Create another plate like that for me. The vault must have information on the battle and the golem's plate. Return with the plate and you'll serve the clan and me. Probably I'll finally be able to get back to playing the game. Leave. Okay, so now that I have another Gomwen, I should be able... Is this the vault? No, he's the rock borer. The vault's up top. I do love the art of this level.
Managing the vault is just so stressful.
One bell. Can I assist you with the work of the home clan? Yes. You'll be assigning loot. The ball in their phalanx has to go to someone, and I'll finally get a moment to play. Inquire about assigning loot. What are the rules for assigning loot? It's simple. Loot goes to the most valuable clan members, but only those who haven't gotten anything recently. We have valuable items in the vault. You'll assign them to the main cleric, the main shield, and the main sword. They'll distribute the items further. Talk to them. You'll find their names in the Book of Loot. Agree to divide loot. I'm very happy to help. In line are the Cleric Rockborer, Sword Miasma the Roots, and Shield Eternal Cocoon. Choose who will get what loot. Okay, leave. So... Can I get in here and grab stuff? What is that? There's the Book of Loot. There's a chest. Ah. Here. Okay. Analyze. Plate is made of steel. The plate could be made of forged. 2 or 3 bells for chiseling would be enough to shape the steel properly. The plate was cracked from the impact. It had some words carved into it. Damage made illegible. All I could see were small scratches forming the number 314 at the bottom. Leave. And okay. Chest. Treasure chest holding equipment clan members leave behind as they running the tree of knowing. The chest was secured with a simple lock. 2 bells. The game's code was coherent but easily modified. Running this cheat was time consuming but not difficult. The chest opened with a satisfying click. There wasn't much in the chest. Clearly someone had already looked through it before me. One belt. Determine the chest contents. Scroll recording the contents suggests the chest contained items belonging to those who had entered the tree. It looked like none of them returned to collect their equipment. Go through the arrows. Read the notebook. Had a special meditation bowl that left it where the Tree of Knowledge appeared. A cycle later, he'd returned to find the answers in the water. He believed he was talking to someone in the Tree of Knowing. He even made a note on how to ask questions and get answers through meditating. Awesome. The wings. Case of the wings was empty. Imprinted suggested that they were an exact copy of Ken's was wearing when he died. Bat wings. Leave. And
The cycle has ended. Report to the tributary.
I will. Go to him. Okay. So I'm going to go back, but I'll assign loot tomorrow. I think I can assign the plate to Cocoon, but I don't know who should get the sword and who should get the whatever the third item is. Hand over our Gomwen. I'm very pleased. You have done well. Now proceed to the Lord's chambers. He and Umbra want to talk to you there. If we are to trust you and reveal clan secrets to you, you should trust us as well. Prove that you can do. Tell me something you don't wish public knowledge about you and the people in your life. Reveal Fredo Haggis's secret. Fredo Haggis, son of the Blue Wells Interactive exec, hacked into Twisted and Perverted and was enjoying the game's assets. He's a minor. Secrets of the world's luminaries. Bravo. You've just given proof of great trust and commitment. The man smiled and nodded his head in approval. It's time to focus on spiritual growth. Next time, we'll discuss signals from the tree. Remember to reflect and form an opinion on them. Okay. All right. I know that the plate should go to Master Cocoon or whatever, which is a weird name. What other items are there? Oh, I can look through this a little bit more. Look at tanned orangutans. It took me a minute to find the right pouch. Lots of high-level equipment. Someone added a piece of a conversation with an enlightened. A debriefing after entering the tree. Lord's answers were incoherent. He was yelling, giving crazy looks, mad at the interviewer and having doubts. He stopped the conversation. Okay, leave. Okay, so there's the plate, but what else is there? Is that it? Oh, what's this? Prophecy. In plain sight lay a gold-framed text of the Han clan's prophecy. One bell to analyze the text. I searched the dark web, looking for similar leads and phrases. Many statements indicated entering the Tree of Knowing was forbidden, and those who entered it ended up dead. Expressed belief. However ridiculous it sounded, Ken was dead. The clan didn't seem to miss him much. Police failed to show up at the place of death. Everything played out like his death meant nothing. Why was that? Read. In short, the Tree of Knowing has roots in many worlds, and those worlds have roots into it as well. It is a source. During end times, the tree will be the world's only chance of survival. The clan is to draw from and protect it during the apocalypse. End. Okay. I have to be careful. I have to get Gomwin or whatever. Okay. Book of Loot of Ominous Tone. Right. Past choices. I need to ask Goldwilder for the key to this book. Okay, let's see if I can get a key to the book. Hopefully it doesn't cost much.
Managing the vault is just so stressful.
The book, how do I go about? Oh yes, almost forgot. Here's my sigil. It'll open anything. It'll open anything. Okay, right. Wait, no, I missed the part. It says this. To the cleric, the shield, and the sword. Okay, leave. And okay, so I'm probably going to have to use context. Book of Finance, the Han Clan's Book of Finance. One bell to open. Locks like this run on simple algorithms. One of my universal lockpicks should do the trick. It worked. It opened. Check the table of contents. Oh, I have to do both of these. Check for a Gomwon recipe. It turned out potato Gomwon could be ground out of steel. Clan currency could be made at the forge. I can make some for myself. Check the record of clan finances. Most of it is encrypted, but what I managed to read was still interesting. All those who pass the trial period are obligated to provide financial support to the organization in regularly large amounts. Suggested clan members tended to hail the wealthier social strata. Either that, or they were just gullible. Okay. Okay. Book of Loot. Use Goldwilder's sigil. Oh, God. One second. I need to save because I'm afraid that things are going to go poorly. I'm going to run out of time. I don't know how to get steel, but... Check loot assignments. The candidates set to receive loot from the last raid were representative of 3 roles: sword, cleric, shield. Goldwilder was told keep on records. The book had no helpful information. Okay. At least he wrote down their names. Eternal Cocoon was shield. Rock, right. Okay. Okay, this doesn't help me. I can't change the loot assignments. What? How the fuck am I supposed to change the loot assignments if it won't let me? Ponder to weave the gossamer of the sky. The magical words awaken them. The plate in each Goryo's neck was live command on it. The cunning Dao clan player added and served to it, followed by his name. But owning a golem is dangerous. The Goryo went mad once. Rumors say that the owner shouted, "Serve the right cause." The giant deemed the Tree of Knowing to be the right cause. It killed the owner and came to the Han stronghold, roaring that it would set the tree free. Our sword mistress had to summon her smoke katana to pierce the golem's armor, shattering the plate underneath. Loot from the last battle. Trash sold enemies' wings and distributed evenly among the participants. This little piggy got the mighty Eye of Doom in the last battle. Lord was present. He's the best and has the skills of all roles. Tank, DPS, and healer maxed out. He's a one-man army. That's why he raided with us instead of helping occasionally. He didn't want to spoil our fun. He only took the Eye of Doom for himself. How do I do the assignments? How do I do the assignments? I'm so confused. I need to figure out how to do the assignments.
What is it?
Ask who should get the loot. Who do you think should get Bromwell's Phalanx artifact? Me, obviously. I'm the clan's shield, the tank. It's the most important role. I need the Phalanx to protect the others. No sword can survive even a single blow if it's not taking part in battle. In the prophecy, the clan protects the tree. If our shield is not like the stronghold, we'll protect nothing. Giving loot serves the clan. When was the last time you got any loot? Is that a joke? I got some scraps from the last raid. Goldwiller dumped this golem on me for compensation. Now I'm stuck fixing it. Goldwiller's raid performance is terrible, and he gets to decide things like this, and I see he started outsourcing. Fuck. Golem's plate is supposed to have live command on the name. Do you have any preference whose name I write? Anyone but me. I'm not interested in babysitting a 7-ton familiar. The master or mistress would be the best. They serve us all. Oh, I have 2 potato gum one. Oh, okay. How can I be of help? Finish your task, Goldwiller, first, and we'll talk, because it's true that I could use some help. Leave. End. Okay, but how do I finish my task with Goldwilder? Huh? How?
Lord Enlightened assigned me to manage the vault.
1 bell to assign loot. I analyzed the matter.
Right?
What have you decided?
Right?
Wait. Should go to the main shield, Eternal Cocoon. Are you sure? Confirm. I'm very experienced. I didn't even have to check anything or talk to anyone. It's obvious who should get it. Great. I'm sure that was right. So great that I'll have someone decide this for me. Here's a potato sigil. Ha! He said it that way. Okay. Wait. Now that I've done that, can I get another task from her?
Do you think bothering me will help your advancement in the clan?
Good, I earned it. What is it? Did you expect me to thank you? Leave. Oh, you're a bitch. Okay, well, you can fuck off, dickhead. That was mean. There was no reason for that. Okay, who else can I get? I need to talk to Miasma, or Mesothelioma, whatever her name is. Still don't have any data on this. Not the codex, but professions. So I can get supervisor, Vox Populi.
I know poetry and solitude will help me get enlightened, but they're so boring.
What is it this time?
Yeah, but how do I get steel? How do I get steel? Run line with Bromwell. Expect your leader's home. Go there. Lord decides who is given the honor of entering the tree, but he is graciously listens to all opinions. Think of who you wish to nominate as worthy of this honor, who is close to enlightenment. I expect your answer within a few cycles. What if I want to nominate myself? The impertinence. We must work on your ego. Readiness for enlightenment means a lot of It means making great sacrifices for the clan. Let him ask questions. Help find wisdom. Let me get some tobacco liquid real quick. Oh, it's right here. Never mind. It's right next to me. Choose your words wisely. Say that it Did the last person to receive the honor also spend years on the path to enlightenment? An exceptional case. He witnessed signs more often, benefited from the method. He spent hours meditating inside them. He looked at me closely. You would have to gain the nomination of at least one clan master, and pass the final test of the recruitment trial, of course. Show your knowledge of the Han clan, its mission, and the Tree of Knowing. Prepare for the test, and if you want to do more, gain a nomination. I am very curious if you can do it. He nodded and let me know that the audience was over. I like this game, but I feel like it's not super entertaining to watch, because it has absolutely killed my viewership. It's dead. It's dead. Let's look at the notices. Clan notice board, a place where organization members posted information asking for aid. Accidentally deleted a friend's contact info. If anybody knows where to find Loudmouth, I'd appreciate the info. Look into the stream. Water is ever changing. Its meditation brings peace and allows us to hear what was forgotten. I recommend it. Meditating by the stream. Cheating ginseng. I know the game's cheat safeguards are weak, but really? Hacking ginseng for faster harvest time? Where's the self-improvement there, Zoe? Carrot of Shadow Revenge. Kill Eagle. The reward is under the rock. Under a rock. Kill Eagle, huh? How do you make iron? Or iron steel? I only have 2 Gomwin left. Forge
This
Mistress.
is where weapons and strong characters are forged.
Replenish the warehouses with a cheat. Fuck yeah. You can, right? Yes, you're right. I could work without any hindrance. Where to get steel? I know I can collect iron and crystals in the stronghold. Where do I get steel? Steel is made by processing iron ore in the furnace for at least 2 bells. Okay. So I have iron ore, right? So let's grab some iron ore. Wait. What did she say?
Have
Steel?
you done all you can for the clan this cycle? You can always collect more
In a
resources.
furnace for 2. Okay, so it was furnace. Okay. So that's a furnace, and that's a milling machine. Okay. So add iron. Okay. Grab 1 wood. Okay. Rotate. Yep. Okay. Oh, ran out of wood. Okay, that's fair. Okay, now I have 2 things of steel, right? But here's the problem. I need to figure out how to make the potato gumwins or whatever. My recipe book. Of steel for 1 to 4 bells. How to make a potato gumwin. Potato gumwin is carved from a steel milling machine for 3 to 6 bells. Okay, so I can do that tomorrow, but let's make a golem's plate. Plate is forged with a hammer for 1 to 4 bells. Okay. Okay. Let's make... Boop. Do that. Okay. Grab some more wood. Wait a minute. No, put it back real quick. No, we'll try it. We'll try to make a golem's plate. Add fuel. Says 1 to 4, huh? What is this? Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay. Grab the one steel. Put it in the milling machine.
The cycle has ended. Report to the tributary.
Okay. Okay, go to the tributary. I'm gonna make another potato gammon. So I can last at least another couple days. Give him a going. Okay. Of course they want to talk to me. The clan is gathering information about the tree signals. Only Lord knows how to interpret them, but everyone should know what to think about them in the tree. Meditate, think. At the end of the next cycle, we will ask you about the path of enlightenment. You will arrive at a cohesive conclusions regarding those who have entered the tree. Okay. Three, 1, 4 again. Why me? There are so many people willing to follow your signs. Why are you showing me more? Do you really believe me to be chosen, or is it because both our lives have been ruined by the damn tree? I can see you're looking for help, but I don't know how to find you. How can I help you? Tell me, 314. How do I get into the tree? Okay, so I have an idea. Need to grab an iron. Actually, wait. I need to grab the steel from that. Put it back over here. Only have a little bit of time. Make sure this is turned the right way. Okay. Okay. Add fuel. Then go talk to the meditation people while... Wait, make sure it's hammering away. It should be 1 to 4, it says. Let's see. Okay. That was 3. Okay, that doesn't help me. Fuck. Oh shit! I was hoping I could figure out more quickly, but I think I fucked up. I need to meditate. Be sure to come during the next cycle. Okay.
Are you here to talk about the science?
Asked to be nominated in the Tree of Knowing. You really want to enter the Tree of Knowing? It could be dangerous. I'm not sure. I've yet to meet anyone who came except the Lord Relations. There are plenty of recruits. Why should I help you? Maybe if you help me some more. Shit. This isn't so good. I'm not sure what to do.
Do you think bothering me will help your advancement in the clan?
One of those crazy people who didn't come here to play but to get into mysticism and look for weird stuff. You've helped me more than once. If this is something you truly want, then I'll be happy to return the favor. Yes, cool.
Managing the vault is just so stressful.
No, I can't. It's a very strong declaration, and I'm not sure about you. You understand, right? Show understanding. Wait. Blackmail him. I have information about you from the clan's books. You're not playing legally. Nominate me to enter the tree. No one will find out. He was so scared he couldn't get a word out. He only nodded. He then left. Inspect. Plate was cracked from the impact. Okay, leave. I can't do anything with that. I don't know how to do the meditation thing. I don't know how I'm supposed to do that. But I need to get the third guy somehow, and I'm not sure how. And I only have one more day worth of potato gaming or whatever.
Are you here to talk about the signs?
I don't think it can be repaired. I could think of many uses for it, but I'm just daydreaming. Leave. Fuck. We're done for now. We must go to the tributary. Be sure to come during the next cycle. You son of a bitch. I can ring the bell for one bell, which is funny. I guess I have to make some deductions. Okay, who controls the Tree of Knowing? I believe... I don't know who controls the Tree of Knowing. It's a force that I can't figure out. Okay, what happened? They never left.
The clan.
Anything new?
is all about
No.
gathering information. What knowledge do you seek?
I'm gonna wrap this up pretty soon, I think. I'll probably wrap up the stream around 5. We'll see how far we can get, if we can even wrap up this plot line, because that's ultimately what I want to do, but... Yeah, like, I can sneak in here and get into stuff, right? I'll leave. I don't have Cracker. Can I get into anything else? Oh, the magic mirror. Sheets of paper and notes on the desk. Leave. Is there anything I can get? Analyze the lock. I don't have Cracker, so I'm not sure what to do. I can get back in here and see what I can figure out. Night's code home to life, a perfect world in which to meditate and look for enlightenment. Gazed at a snail. Its slow movement mesmerized me. My mind drifted. I fell into a strange state. This time I saw this 314 Ken had mentioned, the entity whose existence was devoted to solving puzzles like me and Ken before he died. Maybe that's why 314 seemed familiar, close. He had a difficult case and little information. To save a player, he had to guess, and against all odds, he got it right. Kind of by accident, 314 opened up to what was unexplained. Since I last checked, the snow had moved up a little bit. Push him off. I stood behind him and pushed him toward the infinite space. He was too busy staring at the parchment to react. Fuck! Now somewhere under a big rock, it said. Under a big rock is my reward for pushing Eagle off. Strange rock. Stone. Pick up the stone. I picked it up. One bell to pick up the stone. I wonder what I would find this time. No one was around. I'm curious what I'd find this time.
The cycle has ended. Report to the tributary.
Yep. I will report to the tributary. Tributary. Sun shines on our heads. It's a symbol of enlightenment. We seek inner light by working for the clan. Give me a Gomwan recruit. Give him a Gomwan. Seeing such commitment fills me with joy. Now, go to the Lord's house and give an account of your work and thoughts. He and Umbra are waiting for you. How many times had it been I bowed? The trial period is at an end. The time has come to find out if you are worthy of becoming a fully fledged member of Hone Clan. Do you know what the prophecy and the signs say? What is the Hone Clan's purpose? That is to protect the Tree of Knowing. Our duty is to protect the tree. We will be tested soon, as the time is coming and we will need to assemble full forces, and the tree will be the world's last hope. You've done well and have made it through recruitment. Today you join Hone Clan and can witness the miracle of the tree's appearance. As a fully fledged member, the diligent student of the signs, I wish to enter the Tree of Knowing and continue on the path of growth. Entering the tree will forever change your life. Most clan members learn to see signs only. They're happy to protect the tree and improve. Say that I must. I have business with Ramona, a few unfinished matters, very compelling arguments, and it seems I am not the only one to find you worthy of the honor. You received official nomination from the current clan master. This is no small accomplishment, especially for a fresh recruit. You can be proud of yourself. Come to the learning glade in front of the gate. During the ceremony there, you'll be allowed to enter the tree. So if I go to deductions, right, I still don't have any data on this. And no data on that either. Talk to Eagle. Some prick pushed me off. Well, sucks to be you, lame ass. Seriously, he pushed me off. Ask about the pushing off incident. I think so, but I don't know who or why. I'm composing a haiku, but flying doesn't work for me on this level. Okay. I'm on the other side of the gate, right? So... is this where the ceremony is? Oh, it's the tree. Past choices in my wisdom, Lord has foreseen the Tree of Knowing's appearance. Thanks to him, we can witness this unusual phenomenon. I'm afraid I must start with some bad news. We found out someone had been breaking into the clan's secure areas. We noticed in the game logs that a Lexiculta journalist had been in the stronghold. If you saw her, come to talk to me after the ceremony, and always be vigilant. Enemies of truth and universal happiness are on the prowl. Today, against all odds and difficulty, we celebrate the Tree of Knowing and its wisest guardian, Lord Enlightenment. Miasma of Roots will pay tribute to Lord. She's come a long way under his wing to be promoted disciple. To express her gratitude, she's written a poem. I'll lose her, won't I? We've been inseparable, and now we'll work apart. Do you think she'll have time for me? Comfort her. Maya isn't going anywhere. She will still be here, and you'll be able to see her. Maybe something will change once she becomes a disciple. I wrote this poem for Lord Gratitude for showing me the right way. She cleared her throat. We lived with no goal, like trash tossed by the wind on the streets of Low City. It wasn't pretty, but I had a sense of security. The clan makes our lives worthwhile. This shows us the way. Its books put everyone on display for self-improvement's sake. Umbra and the Lord didn't look happy. I felt uncertainty in the crowd. Someone whispered, "Did you see it in the stronghold? Where?" Lord Enlightenment, maker of all, his mind, his gold, makes us enthralled like a bamboo mat embraces those with virtues tall. You made comparison to lock-secured items you couldn't see. You don't deserve to be mistress. You'll be locked in my chamber. Guards! She wasn't promoted. We can play together again. Just that isolation. What an outrage, she yelled and turned around, taking a swing at Goldwilder. When she got arrested, she giggled. After a trial period in the vault, Master Goldwilder has decided to devote himself to contemplating the words of the Lord. Wait, they just kill him? Goldwilder recommended Eternal Cocoon to replace him, and she was gracious enough to accept the nomination. Congratulations. Soon the Tree of Knowing will be here. You'll experience wisdom and be closer to happiness. Open your eyes and hearts. Are you ready? Feel warmth and peace fill your soul. Reject cynicism. See the wonder of knowledge. Even from afar, the tree inspires and gives knowledge. The few mentally prepared can reach even deeper. Today, one person will follow in my footsteps and enter the tree to find enlightenment. Even though this recruit is new, he has shown exceptional commitment to the clan and earned the master's support. Omaya wa Moshindaru, you will now have the honor to enter the Tree of Knowing. Walk boldly to enlightenment and take my blessing. Whoa. Where do we end up, chat? Where the hell do we end up? Oh, this doesn't look good. Let's go to the professions. Anything cool? No. Deduction. It's just vast emptiness. Oh, but it's getting darker. 314. We're finally where we're supposed to be. I knew you'd make it. And you made it here alone. We don't have much time, but know that I'm damn grateful. Ask where he learned about you. You talk to me like you know me. Ha! I know you nearly as well as you know yourself, perhaps even better. I've been watching you for a long time. I was sitting in your head and broadcasting. You have no idea how frustrating it is when the only thing you can do is influence someone's mind from the inside, as it were. You control the Tree of Knowing and everything that happens inside it, right? Wait, what? You control the Tree of Knowing and encourage people to enter, and no one ever leaves. I came to set them free. It's too late for that. And what about the characters I see behind you? Release them. I don't know if I can explain it well. I wanted to protect people from the fate much worse than entering the Tree of Knowing, but I couldn't, and now I definitely can't do it on my own. That's why I kept summoning you here. Entering the Tree of Knowing taught me how the world works, but I won't reveal the how to you yet. I have to be sure of your intentions. I shed my body in a process of escaping annihilation. I've hidden places of myself in other minds. I scatter my psyche into a sort of cloud. Currently, I don't have a physical brain or rendon in which to reassemble myself. I've no body and no way of interacting with reality. See, I'm a goddamn collective illusion. Part of me is actually in your head. There's no me outside. You only see me as a hallucination. You do. You have a brain. I can give all my knowledge if you help me. Together, we'll do much more. Let me upload to your brain. Ask about what he wants to do. Tell me exactly what it is you want to do and what consequences I can expect from it. The Tree of Knowing has a tool that will allow me to reassemble packets of myself, the ones I hid from the AI. I wish to store them in your brain to become whole again, to finally have a body, to be able to touch and interact, the visible. When I'm done, I'll be able to transfer all my knowledge, memories, and emotions to you. We'll get out of here together and deal with the AI. It sounds like you want to take control of me. There are dozens of is within each human. We'll just add one more. We'll have control over each other. Such is the cost of knowledge, the only way out. I'm offering you something no one else has, the knowledge that will make us divine compared to mere humans. I really could do it at any time by force, but I want your consent, you see. Help me and help yourself. Ask about you mentioned a corporation, the AI. I can't tell you everything before I'm certain I can trust you. They can neither see nor hear me, but when you see me, they begin to notice me as well. When they're keeping close tabs on you, that is. I've seen how much attention you've been drawing from the AI for weeks now. You met it as Jester. It was watching you the entire time at the Stronghold, posing as the master of laughter. It witnessed each of your conversations with Lord. This means it'll find us soon. You killed Ken Zhao, didn't you? I tried to keep him away from the tree, but he was seriously intuitive. It was the local AI that killed him. Ken came here because of his instinct to seek the truth. He knew he was in the wrong place. It was you who should have come instead. He was ruthlessly deleted, like an element in a faulty equation. A psyche without a brain, a human without a body, forgive me, but it sounds like science fiction. If parts of your psyche are scattered across different brains, then where does that put you? I don't know. I suspect no one knows how it's possible. The hope is they think me valuable enough to not immediately dispose of. And you manage this extraordinary accomplishment thanks to some tree and some game. It's not some tree, and this game is not much different than anything else you've seen so far. That is all I can say. All right, I'm going to let them merge with me. All right, do your upload. Fantastic. You won't regret this. Soon I'll done uploading packets to our brain. There are more, of course, but these are key. Later, I will decompress them, performing the merging, and together we will have... You see him, right? This 314? Can you talk to him? Upload his psyche from the cloud? So that's where he's been hiding from me. But now, through your eyes, I can finally see. What an interesting hallucination. How did you find us? I set up barriers. Omayo wa mo Shindaru is wearing recruit's insignia. Each badge has a code I can track. Also, since I couldn't see you, I followed those who could. It took me a bit of time, but that's a resource of which I have plenty. Very well. Now that I more or less know where we stand, I'm going to start cleaning up as usual. He looked at me. I won't make it in time. I won't be able to extract what I uploaded to you, but you still know more than others. If you see anything strange, remember to trust your instincts and dig deeper. It's the only way to. People talk too much. Good night, Gamedec. Gamedec, please, find me. Find me. I have no idea what the hell just happened. What? How? Why was I on the bed? It was the truth. I entered Knight's Code, got into the clan, and they let me inside the Tree of Knowing. Then I turned into a real wild ride. Just as the artificial intelligence 314 needs a physical host or something like that. But why was I here? It was all so confusing. The games, the job, Relium, dreams. I really needed a break. My brain was refusing to work. Alright, boys. We're going to make a new save, and this is going to be it for today's stream. Hopefully tomorrow I can wrap up this game. Oh, I saved this twice. Here, let's delete that one. Yeah. It'll be fine. Let's see what happens when I find a new job. Maybe something interesting happens.
Hey, I never thought we'd be speaking again. But, look, Caroline has become a castaway, okay? Ever since the miscarriage. She's been getting drunk and drugged up and every opportunity and just... Oh, God, I kept trying to find her to pull her out, but she won't listen to me. Last I heard, she was partying in Low City, but I didn't survive down there too well, and I don't think she does either. Please, she isn't cut out to survive there. Please, I'm worried for her. I lost my child. I can't lose Carolina too. I love her with all my heart. Please.
That's sad. Net. Computer recognized me, familiar desktop. I had nothing to do there. Mail. A few emails from clients. It had been a good idea to reply to help the business. Reply to emails. Senator Stone was grateful and figured out his daughter was doing goal hearts. I paused. I was thinking. He was thanking me again? I needed a reply. Keep it brief and simple. I got through other emails quickly. I had a strange feeling that I had replied to them before. Check jobs. Continue. Started browsing. A job, and it was urgent. I have a discreet and urgent matter for you. I'll pay good. Please get back to me ASAP. Geoffrey Haggis. Oh, God. Contact him later. Turn to desktop. Leave. Wait, am I playing this game all over again? Let me go use the restroom. I'm going to figure this out. Well, that was quicker than intended, but let's see what we can figure out. Oh, as soon as I figure out I did my headphones. This is so weird. Deduction. Morning deja vu. So let's go through everything all over again, right? What else do we got? Games. What's this game doing here? I never played this on my own couch. Where are Void Stars? Where's the fleet? What the? It's a complete disaster. My Void Stars account is gone. My ships, my games. Had somebody broken in? No. It looked like the gear had been reformatted into Dungeon Elite, though I wanted to die of embarrassment. Return. Net. I had nothing to do here. Leave. Okay, so we're gathering. What about the window? Send the advertisement away. I once installed a gadget in the window, right? All it took was a short signal. It was time to face reality. Jukebox. Previous track. Oh, wait. Resume playback. Previous track. See if the news is the same. Does it say it's the 16th, 17th?
Breaking news.
Good morning. My name is Gina Gore, and today is Monday, June 17th. Let's begin. Ken Zhao is in brilliant form. The Black Angels won yesterday's game with 4 touchdowns. Ken managed to score 3 of those, fighting the Snow Swords while at 18 on the Hammerfield scale, and surviving it for a staggering 33 seconds. The man is on fire. Oh, shit is different. Activate the system. What happened? Another failure? Thank you for purchasing a product manufactured by Blue Whales Interactive, the leader in the field of AI, BWI, created, improved. You are activating Bliss for the first time. To start, configure the software to your liking. Analyze the system. Shit. Where was my Bliss? What had happened? System files, memory, damage logs. Everything appeared to be correct, and it shouldn't have. God damn it. Check the logs. There was nothing in the system. Bliss had been reset. Had it been another system failure? Talk to Bliss. Holographic figure appeared midair. What would you like to talk about? Couldn't take it. Leave. What else is there? Check couch log. Last session took what? What's going on? The couch reverted to its default settings again and couldn't even display the proper date. That was a disturbing coincidence. And saw doors protecting me from the apartment. I can only stay in the apartment. And quest log. Get a new job. Fine. Good morning, sir. Oh, you're there. Please come see me. Blue O's Interactive Tower, level 255, South Interest. I'll tell you everything you need to know when you're here. What is this time? What do you mean this time? Is that some kind of game deck slang? Is this about down payment? Continue. I'm talking about the previous interaction, and what the hell are you talking about? Listen, do you want the job or not? Yes, but I'll tell you everything when you're down here. Don't keep me waiting. He disconnected. Go to see Haggis. Let's see what happens. Okay, so this is interesting enough. It's gonna keep me in it. Maybe I can wrap up the game tonight. That'll be cool. I need to get Gangway Hound or... Oh, I can get Supervisor. Listen. Rice voices, man and a woman. They certainly didn't seem like each other. I heard cracking and broken glass. Inner office. No luck, the door was locked. Glazier unlocked the door. The kind of lock was usually easy to bypass. Glance at the walk trail window and made it look into the door's digital lock. And then all I had to do was swap the chi tong no for yes. There, inner office. Continue.
You're so pathetic, Jeffrey.
Either they didn't notice I came in or they had more important things on their mind. Fuck. You're drunk and keep saying the same thing over and over. You're wasting my time. Fuck off. You fuck off. Hear me? Fuck off. The woman took a big swing and smashed a glass bottle on the floor. I covered my face. Sensory celebrity, play your jingle. I dialed up my walktail speakers and put on a commercial. My name's Omaewa Moshindaru. People in trouble in sensing worlds don't sense the police. They don't call V-runners. They call me. Haggis stopped short. I didn't know what he meant to do with his raised hand and looked at me, mouth agape. That's so corny. Straight out of the 20th century crime story. Be discreet. Hello, director. You wanted to see me? I'm here to help you with a certain matter. Oh, it's you. Excellent. My wife was just leaving. Naturally, you won't tell me what this is about. You and your secrets, right, darling? Fuck, you are so pathetic. That pig is rolling in money. He'll pay whatever you ask. Take advantage, honey. Take your stench and leave. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. It's embarrassing, sorry. Turn it into a bad joke. Everyone gets King Kong they deserve. You don't get it? It's let's get to business. Gather his thoughts for a moment. I want you to find my dear Eleanor. Use your poker face. Didn't know how to react, so I put on an inscrutable expression. The DigiNet went missing. She was created using a brain scan of my wife, Eleanor, the one from way back. I remembered the meeting in the Tree of Knowing, and I shuddered. The DigiNet. She wanted me to find her. Find her, Gamedec. If you do, you'll never have to worry about money again. Let's make this clear. Are you offering me a fortune? The kind that means I won't have to work for the rest of my life? Exactly. This could be the last job. You can still work, of course, but just for the sheer pleasure of being at Gamedec. Eleanor, my DigiNet, she never left her virtually. That game was her home, a luxurious home. I spoke to her yesterday. Today she's gone without a trace. I need to know where she is, what happened to her. Check for yourself. You can hook up to my computer, but I will be monitoring you. I can give you access to everything. Is that clear? Ask what he's hiding. Restricted access? What are you trying to hide? It could be important. The man pointed to the golden plate on his desk. I read Jeffrey Haggis, programming director. Business secrets. Now get to work. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and save here, and we will continue this plot tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll be able to wrap up this game tomorrow, but we shall see. So until next time, boys and girls. After this game, we'll probably play Everhood. Will be the next one that I want to play. I like this game. It's just not the best to stream. It's kind of slow. It's basically me reading a story to you guys. So I need something that really is more arcadey. Something that's more entertaining to watch as opposed to play. This game is very entertaining to play. I don't imagine it's that entertaining to watch, though. Anyway, we shall see. Until tomorrow, boys and girls, I bid you adieu.